time you will hear. You gotta hear it from both sides, honey, and then we can get together again. We can make it right. Make it right. Gotta take it from both sides of the track. And maybe we can find a way back and we can make it right. Make it right. Smaller version of a similar human. Smaller version of a similar human. Smaller version of a similar human. Go! Smaller version of a similar human. Ooh, just say what you say my way. It's alright if you can, it'll be okay. 'Cause I know in the end it's all the same. Ooh, just say what you say my way. Big shoes with the battlefronts in my way. Big style 'cause I'm making the same mistakes this time. So you don't know that if you try real hard, I'll get back to you, baby, tonight. And if we make it through the past, we might get it right. Get it right. Ooh, would you try how you tried those days? If that's fine, you should know there's another way. That we can make it last forever. Goddamn!
Greetings and welcome to Meet Me at the Table. I'm Baron,
This is Colin.
and we're hit and
miss.
miss, and we're ready to play some Kingdom
We
Death
are
Monster.
definitely hitting at
Oh, wait a minute. We
100%.
don't have any. Oh, do we have volume?
Volume.
Do
No,
I have?
you have-
Oh, yeah. Okay. we
Oh
do.
my gosh.
Okay. I thought that'd just be another thing. Oh my gosh. Okay. You don't know
Oh.
how much time I spent to get this all working, and all of a sudden I realized that the OBS decided that it didn't like my iOS camera inputs anymore.
No, so you just had to re-download the driver. That was it, and then cancel the stream, and then restart the thing up, and then get it working.
Dude. Dude, it's always something.
Nailed it. Nailed it.
First time.
First
time.
First try.
Oh boy! All right, so many people here. I apologize for the lateness. It's awesome to see you all here. You get so many people are here and talk that I don't even have. I can't even go back far enough in the chat.
No,
see
it
everybody.
stops. We can't even see it.
Yeah,
Why
we
is
can't
that?
see it. Because I don't know. I'm probably over chatted or something.
You guys over chatted.
Go that way a little bit.
Oh,
There you go. Perfect.
you guys over chatted.
There you go. Over chatted.
Over chatted. Whatever that
As long as you
means.
see that everything should be fine. Okay.
Yeah,
There you go.
keep your pants on.
Mitch
That's
is
what
here. Panda is here. We got so many people here.
Quitter Zach is here.
Zach is
Hey,
here.
Zach.
Fire Drake, good to see you. Oh my gosh.
Yes, we did use our month's
Brent
worth of internet.
is here. Good
Hey,
to see
Brent.
you. Yep, I'm going on borrowed time now. No, I'm kidding. Peter is here. Nice to see you, Peter. Thanks for joining. Morganite, as always, a pleasure to see you. Liquefied pork.
Unfortunately, the dial-up didn't stop working.
Yep, it's
someone was on the phone.
Yep.
You know, we had to get them off.
Matt was here.
Yes, there we go.
You don't remember this when there was dial. Do you remember dial-up?
Dude, I was on.
I don't know. Sometimes I wonder if you were even alive.
Oh my gosh! So many times my sister would be on the blasted phone, and I would just want to get onto the internet
and check your email and take a half
hour. I would check my email. I had AOL, and I would talk to my 2 friends on AOL. You know, my instant messaging. That's what I would do.
That's out of control. That's good stuff. Brews, games, rides. Awesome.
Hey, hey.
Again. Thanks for joining. Kate's here. Kate's awesome to see you. Mike is here.
Oh, Mike's here. We met you at the table.
We met you at the table. Yes.
Kingdom of Technical Death.
Kingdom of Technical Death. Monster Dan is here. Good to see you. Oh my gosh, so many great people. Elaine, awesome to have you here. Wow, look at this. Tim is here. Everybody's here.
Oh my gosh, this is awesome.
Oh, good. Okay.
All right, let's get ready, man.
So
we're a little behind.
I see you guys are all chatting. It's awesome to have everybody here. Dragon Tears is here. I'm looking forward to hit and miss gameplay. Here we go. Hit and miss gameplay. We're playing Kingdom of Death.
So I have to give a huge shout out to both Zach and Barrett convincing me that I really wanted to try this. I'm super stoked. We're gonna play a campaign. It's gonna be great.
It's gonna be great.
So,
it's gonna be amazing.
Can't wait.
Okay, so we are going to play through the Gambler's Chest. That is the plan.
Yes.
Also, our plan is we're going to be naming survivors based on people from the chat and also people from the Patreon. Is that what Patreon?
Is that what you're trying to say?
So we'll do half and half. Yeah. But tonight we're just going to do probably we'll probably do ourselves, and then we'll have maybe grab a couple people from chat.
Cool. I think 2 people from the chat, and then 2 people. Wait, we're going to do ourselves? Oh, yeah, we have to.
Here you go. All right, now you get to read the magic story that goes along with it.
Yes. All right. Are
you
ready?
You could try putting it here, but I got everything out there.
No, I'm not going to. That's okay. They've already seen the pictures probably at this point.
But that reminds me, if anybody is interested in this, we are starting from the beginning. I have played the Gambler's Chest on the internets. And oh my gosh. You're out of control.
I'm having too much fun. I'm sorry.
So
like with the kids, you know, when you look at it like this and you're telling a bedtime story.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
I'm kidding.
Anyway, so I did a playthrough of I think like the first 4 Lantern years. So if anybody's interested in seeing some of that, go ahead and check it out on the channel. I used a lot of the pictures and images from the book, so you can see that all. Full disclosure, going into this game, it is a mature themed game.
Adult only.
So if you know kids are watching it, that's fine if they're watching it.
Yeah, I mean, they won't see a ton of the art in this.
No, that's fine.
And we'll,
Is it good to have you here? This is
here. We haven't seen this in a while.
It's been a while.
Steve is here.
In year 15 of core game. I only have the core game, and I did a full playthrough of the core game if you want to see it.
Yes.
I
watched a bunch of it. Story time with Colin.
Story time with Colin. Here we go. Story time with Colin. You go ahead.
Oh, where's our hot chocolate?
All right. Oh yeah, hot chocolate. We need hot chocolate. I got water.
Once upon a time.
Once upon a time. It doesn't start like that.
Yes, it does. Once upon a time. I'm not making that crap up. Once upon a time, in a place of carved stone faces, a beautiful monster. No. Okay. Once upon a time, in a place of carved stone faces, a monster ate a tremendous meal. Its belly was so full that it could not move, so it slumbered. When the monster had digested, it woke. It raised its curious head into the wind and smelled the despair of people stirring somewhere in the unbroken darkness. The monster licked its blood-caked snout and set off to investigate. The monster walked unhurried through the darkness, following the scent. It grew hungrier and hungrier as the scent got stronger, its powerful heart pounding with joy as it came upon a great chest. The box reeked with delicious promise. The monster greedily nosed it open. How delectable they would be if only their organs were bursting with fear. The monster toyed with its morsels, tasting their terror-tinged sweat as they skittered between its great big teeth. It laughed as they tickled it with their scrabbling hands, climbing to escape. Well, that's sad. There was one mouthful that did not taste of terror. She was not tender with despair. She reached between the monster's grasping fingers and freed a shard of stone. She took a deep breath and bellowed into the darkness, hoping her cries would reach someone. Somewhere in this place of stone faces, people raised a lantern to illuminate their doom. They knew they could not survive, yet they struggled just the same. Those were the ones that taste best, thought the monster, delighted.
There you go.
Oh, yeah, that's it.
That was your intro. So we are going to play against the Crimson Crocodile. There's many people in here. Wanted to tell you did a great job on that story there.
Oh, cool. Yes.
Let's see here. What's here?
The
The darkest bedtime story. The darkest bedtime story. Can't wait to see how Colin reacts to general
Ooh, yes.
skewering. That'd be great.
Watch out for
explosive rods. The first scenario will set the pace and feel it won't hold up well for our survivors.
It won't
here.
bode well. Yeah, no, probably not.
Matthew, good to see you. Thank you for joining. Awesome to have you here.
Matthew Rock.
I think I saw you jump on earlier, but sadly the chat did not go back far enough to where you actually said something.
I know, that's the problem. We only can go so far.
Let's start with someone playing basketball in the neighborhood in Philly. You know that reference?
I don't. But
No,
that
you
sounds
don't.
hilarious. What is that from?
The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air.
Oh, I have seen Fresh Prince
Yeah.
of Bel-Air.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
There you go. That's pretty awesome.
It doesn't start with Once Upon a Time, though.
No, it doesn't.
He
was up to no good.
He's up to no good.
Put him in the
Something's happened in my neighborhood.
Good,
Yeah,
yeah.
I watched that.
Okay,
I'm
good.
not that young.
All right,
okay?
good.
Give
Then-
me a little bit.
A little bit.
Just a little bit. I
Okay.
remember Dial-Up and I remember Fresh Prince of Bel-Air.
That's amazing. All right. So I've got some buttons. Let's see if they work. Let's see
That
here.
is always a good question.
So we got the game board here. That's
Well,
a little
kind
bit.
of.
Oh my God, what's going on there? Okay, let's go over here. Okay, so here's the. We've got the. Oh boy.
Oh boy, there's
Let's
your
see if I
arm.
can do this.
Oh,
All right.
there we go.
So there's a crimson crocodile being eaten by the. So
Wait,
they have
that's the lion
I know,
being
but they have a story moment here called Devour the White Lion. So after the prelude, it's called Devour the White Lion. Instead of using the White Lion, you can choose a different Node 1 monster. There are different Node 1 monsters for Kingdom Death. Right now, there's the Frog Dog, this Crimson Crocodile, and the White Lion. So they can be a Prelude monster. Instead of fighting the Prelude and then having to, then you go to the one. You actually get these abilities to fight these dudes right from the start. Excited to see this one guy's good. Yes, we are too. I thought it was listening to Foreteller for a minute. Oh, how about that?
That's awesome.
That's a compliment right there.
Holy moly. Yeah.
This is going to be awesome. All right. There you go. West Philadelphia, born and raised in the playgrounds where I spent most of my days. Remember that?
Oh,
Okay.
thank you. Yes, I've got it even. Okay, I've got some buttons. Let's see how they work. I say that to my wife all the time. I wonder what this does. No, that's my son. He actually doesn't ask. He just pushes every button possible.
Just push them.
Everyone.
Steve, good to see you. Thank you for joining.
Steve.
So what we're going to do is we're going to set this white lion up the way it tells us to in the book.
White lion?
Sorry, the Crimson Crocodile. So it does say here, a monster appears from the darkness and devours the white lion. The startling survivors battle, the prologue, Crimson Crocodile said the first story, White Lion. That's what we're going to be doing in this one. So it does say it's an uneasy awakening. All survivors are going to gain +1 insanity. Before we do that, we have to name our survivors.
Yeah, oh, and by the way, someone did say that, where is it? From this angle, it looks like those guys are taking bubble baths.
They do.
Because all the faces here
look
are
like
bubbles.
They do look like bubbles. That's pretty funny.
Yes, I have a feeling that won't last long. We'll put it that
It'll
way.
be bloody bubbles.
Matthew, Mike, you're
Crocodile
awesome.
Connections scenario, that's right.
Crocodile Connections.
Yep, we're making connections here.
If Baron had read it, it would have been 6 to 8 tellers. Oh my gosh. All right. So we
Okay.
get to name our survivors.
Yes,
All right.
let's name them.
All right. Well, I know. Wait, I didn't bring a pencil.
Oh, you know, we're so prepared for this stream. I've got pencils right
Where?
over there.
Okay. Do you want me to get them? You got them?
They're right over there.
All right.
Whee!
So the name one Drake. All right. We've got one is going to be Drake, and then we've got Barrington Collin. You said you wanted ones with our names.
Okay, the problem is there's 2 females and 2 males. So
Oh, never mind. Well, Drake can be a girl.
I can be
name.
Drake. Oh, Drake can be a girl. How about you can Colin, I'll do Drake, and then we'll put 2 females.
Pants confirmed. Oh, they just saw you get them. Okay, so apparently we need 2 girls' names and 2 dudes' names, and so I guess we'll do. Wait, so you want to do Colin and
Yep. I'll have Drake over on my side.
wait, so you're gonna have Drake on your side?
Yes.
So you're not gonna do a Barrett?
No.
Okay, so we need Kate. Kate is one.
Sure.
I'll be Kate over here. So I've got Colin and Kate,
All right.
and you have Drake and. Give us another female name.
We need 1 more. 1 more. All right.
Give us another one.
That's
Let's
male.
see.
And cross off male and female up on the tops.
Where is it? Oh, I see it. It's okay.
Okay.
I have Kate and Colin. Oh, I like that. The 2 C's or CK.
Seriously.
Oh, come on, man. Don't just
Rose.
Rose.
We'll
There
go
we
Rose.
go.
There we
That'll
go.
work.
Rose, love it. Rose.
Mitch, that's a great idea.
Mitch.
Rose. Okay.
Mitch, fantastic. So
All
we got Kate. We got
Kate, Colin,
Rose
Mitch, and
for-
Rose.
There we go.
Colleen? No, Jamie. That's too close to Colin.
Colleen and
Selena?
Colin. They're
Okay.
pretty good.
Does Mini Kate have a better chance of survival with Colin? No, probably not. Kate, I'm so sorry.
So for those,
currently.
and we are kind of coming into this.
Zakia?
Yeah, Levi. Okay, so remember these names, though. I might need
Yes,
them later.
we will need them later.
So here's the deal. I'm kind of coming at this with people that have not really played too much Kingdom Death before.
Which would be me. I've never played.
So we have our character sheets right here. We're going to put our name at the top, which is right here. You're going to put down whether male or female.
Hey, Matthew Rose.
I'm going to put female. There you go. That's awesome. Right there. Then it says underneath here, when you're named, you gain 1 survival. So you're going to give yourself 1 survival.
Okay.
1 and 1. Now, it also said, and now survival can be spent to do the dodge action.
Yes, which
and you'll
means
see
that
how
they're going to get hit and we can dodge. I watched you do it.
Oh, you watched me do that.
But I
did
watched
that.
your playthrough.
Oh,
It
that's
was
right.
super helpful.
Okay.
And I read the rules.
Now, also, when we fought this guy, it does say an uneasy awakening, all survivors gain 1 insanity. So we're going to gain 1 insanity. which
Actually,
going to
is
be on
not
the
a
brain.
bad thing because
No.
yeah, insanity isn't terrible because
It's armor for your brain.
exactly. So you
That's how it
actually
is.
want insanity,
Correct.
which is weird. But yeah, okay.
Now, also,
Steve,
you have all these different. Steve, good to see you. Thank you for joining.
we have all these different Steves.
Yes,
I mean,
we have all these different. We have a lot of Steves in this thing. A lot of
we
Steves.
actually our next dude's got to be named Steve.
There
at
we
this
go.
point.
So we have all these different parts for armor on our thing here, right?
Yep.
Well, that's not going to help us too much because the only armor we have
Hey, we have a cloth.
is cloth.
And isn't that on our waist?
Yep. No, and we all have this one piece of cloth, and it says the cloth protects your waist. You gain 1 armor point in your waist hit location. So we're going to put 1 on both of those, just like that. And then
What if you took that out for it on your head?
then it wouldn't protect you.
It wouldn't protect you. Dang it.
All right.
Okay.
The rest of this, all the rest of the stuff on this, we're not going to need for right now. So that's all you need for these 2 guys. We got our characters.
I don't have to determine my philosophy yet.
Nope, Rose and
Thank
Drake.
goodness.
Now,
All right, Colin and Kate. That's so easy. The CK. I
you
like
go.
it.
we have to set up the deck, and the deck is going to be set up based on the way that it says in the book. Just for the prelude. After that, it's going to be fully random. But here's the cards we're going to have in our specific deck.
Oh, I can
And
kinda
there's
see that.
3 different decks, plus the monster's going to have some special traits and things it's going to do. Here's your initial setup. I've done this already in the game here. It's right here. There's our setup.
Oh, dude, I love that.
So we have a blood pool train, we have a survivor corpse, we have a monster in the center, and the survivors are 5 spaces away from them. You can choose, if you don't think you're in a very good spot, you can choose to change your spot, but I just put my 2 over here and your 2 over there. Sound
Peter
okay?
had a good point. We should get 1 additional insanity for all the work of getting the
Oh
cameras.
my gosh, it's about it. That drives me insane.
Never
outside.
tell Drake the odds.
Okay, the other thing is, Colin gets a special card thanks to Zach. Zach
yes.
gave this to me while we were at the con this year. It says here that when you have the same name as the player controlling, you gain undeathable during Lantern Years 1 through 2. So you're going to gain this.
1 through 2 or 1 through 7?
1 through 7. There you go.
Doesn't matter which one I use? I'm gonna
No,
use
just
this
go
one
ahead and give it
as
to yourself. I know technically we're in the prelude, but we're going to give it to you anyway.
Okay.
I feel honored to have a survivor named after me. I feel so bad about the survivor Steve, knowing he's probably going to die horribly, glory, death. It doesn't go and save first.
Yeah,
Exactly.
pretty much. Has your entire community died of dysentery yet? Yeah, Brian,
Not
probably.
yet. Not yet. Okay.
And thank you, Zach, for that card. He got this at Gen Con and he gave it to us when he found out we were going to play.
Yeah.
And so that's pretty cool.
Very nice of
So
him.
I have the Undying Lantern. Ain't gonna die.
Now,
Yeah.
that we have that, we also have this. This is something I've never played with before, ever, because I've only ever played solo. This is called the Monster Controller. We're going to pass this back and forth among our survivors. And if your Monster Controller, if a player targets their survivor, they gain +1 insanity.
So that's actually +1 defense for themselves. right?
Yes, you're going to gain an insanity. So that'll help a little bit, but of course, the monster's attacking you.
Yeah.
All right?
Okay.
So we'll decide who's going to get that in a second, so you can choose.
Don't we all get a starting thing like fear and stuff like that?
Just don't all die due to babies like Derek. Exactly. That's our goal. Our goal is not to die in childbirth. Okay. Yes, we do, but not right now.
Okay.
Now, the Crimson Crocodile starts with 3 things in play. It has the Immortal Presence, Enchanted Flesh, and Adrenal Adept. So you have them over there. Why don't you put one up on the screen and
Immortal
read
Presence. It says, hypnotized by fidgeting spine fingers, your body's fear response escalates. When a survivor has 0 insanity, we all have 1, They gain the Terrified Survivor status card, which you don't want against this guy.
No, I'm guessing
I
you don't.
saw some of those cards.
Oh, are they pretty
terrible.
bad? Oh, that's pretty good.
Pretty bad?
Okay, we'll see how it
Pretty
goes.
bad?
Here's the other one.
This is the Adrenal Adept.
Yes.
The monster disrupts your blood flow, preventing your body from coping with stress. When you would gain insanity from a brain trauma, your body stutters in pain, instead suffer one damage to a random hit location. Okay, that sounds great.
Okay, and the last one here is Enchanted Flesh. This is the coolest thing. Every one of these monsters has something that's really kind of unique about it, and this is its unique ability here. When the monster is wounded, its blood hardens to translucent scales that sparkle as it moves. During the showdown setup, shuffle the coagulated hit location deck and put this card on top. When instructed to draw the coagulated hit location, draw it from the bottom of the stack face down. So you'll see how this works as we play through it. Cool. It'll be pretty sweet. So we have a whole set of cards over here that are all coagulated cards. That's what all these little cards over here are.
They look very coagulated.
They're very coagulated. And then every crocodile or every monster comes with a setup card that also has an instinct, where if it can't perform any of the actions of the card, it's going to perform an instinct. And then on the back side, it shows what its basic action is. So every monster does have a basic action it's going to try to do. Potentially, some of the cards will trigger those. Cool? That makes sense.
I'm excited.
Let's do it. We're going to take this thing out. Undeathable means you will have about 50% chance of not dying. Yeah, look around. Look at those sweet rounded corners.
Yep.
Yeah, he also sent me a little clipper for the
awesome.
things. It was pretty awesome. I got a super secret package from Zach. It was pretty neat.
Super secret.
That was an epic
so cool.
stream. That was
Talking
epic.
about Kanji or Derek.
Oh, I know.
Yeah.
I was watching it while I was setting this up. It was pretty awesome. I should have probably paid more attention. I would have noticed the iOS camera wasn't working. I hope Drake lives long enough to max out his sanity. I hope so too. I hope so too.
All right.
Okay. So, since it's King to Death monster, the monster always goes first. That's the way it goes. Now, who wants to be the monster controller?
You have it in front of you.
Want me to be the monster controller?
For this time, if that's okay.
Since everybody's rooting for Drake, Drake is going to be the monster controller.
Whoa, what about Kate over here?
You want Kate to be the monster
No, I'm
controller?
kidding. I'm kidding.
Okay, I'm just saying.
Yeah, have it be Drake. Have it be Drake.
Okay.
So you're telling me this is Colin. That's good. I got blonde hair. That makes sense.
Correct.
And then this is Kate. Kate, do you have brown hair?
If
Hopefully.
not, we'll switch it. Drake is going to be here.
Okay.
I can actually go in over there.
Oh,
Drake
you
is
hit
here.
the right button too.
I did. And this is going to be Rose
Oh,
over
tell
here.
them about your board. Your board is awesome.
Oh, this
So,
is the 3D board. I'm working on painting it. It's primed right now.
Yeah.
Sadly, it's not painted.
It's still awesome though.
It was.
It was.
Yes,
Yes,
actually.
actually. Wait, which one? Brown.
Brown.
Okay, we'll keep it as the brown one then.
Now,
Awesome.
also on the board, you're going to see two pieces of terrain. One of them is underneath him, and it is his blood pool. This is something you can do with the blood
You can
pool.
drink from it.
If you want to. If you
You
drink
have to be
from
in
it,
the center of it.
you
Okay.
roll a d10 and add +1 to the result. The survivor with hemophobia may not drink. In other words, the fear of blood. That's the deal.
Well, I don't have that yet.
That's the great. Oh, my dog
You
was
can gain
super
immortal?
quiet. I found her eating a clove cigarette. Oh, that's great.
Oh.
Didn't even know they made those anymore. That's awesome. That's amazing. My dog's now addicted to cigarettes. Okay.
Just chewing on them.
Just chewing on it's great.
The bottom one, if you got an 11, you get immortal. But you have to roll a 10 because then you get a +1. If you're
Yes. If you're starting, if you're in the center,
If you're in the center.
you have a chance of that. Otherwise, you're going to gain insanity. You could gain a little bit of insanity, so this is something that's going to counteract any of your dog is the Wolverine. That is hilarious. Wolverine, that's amazing. Oh my
If
god.
you start smoking, you're in trouble. 3 packs a day.
That's
3
so
packs a
good.
day.
Okay, so this is something. If you didn't have any insanity and you're worried about that terrified,
Yeah.
this can help you
But
out.
we all start with 1 terrified for now.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. The other thing that's out on the board is a survivor corpse. If a survivor moves through the space occupied by this terrain, they suffer brain damage equal to the monster level. But they can also stand next to it and scavenge. And they can use their... And now, if you notice the little symbol there, that means action. Remember, you get 1 move and 1 action per turn.
And can you do them in either order?
Either order.
Okay.
And
you.
eventually, as the game goes forward, you'll get more abilities to do things on top of those 2 things.
Yeah, but that's okay. Right now it's
Right now, it's not. Okay. So, we're going to see what this monster does. Why don't you draw the first monster
You're the
AI
monster
card?
AI
I'm the
person.
monster. Okay. So, this is a predetermined card. This is actually the only card that is predetermined in the entire deck. It's kind of neat. You know
I
how we
thought it was
talked
that
about
one and the first
yes,
hit
new
one,
hit
or-
location.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
the cool thing about it, remember how we kind of were talking about sometimes we don't like how the games nowadays have gotten to the point where they do like 3 or 4 missions to kind of show you how to play the game. This gives you 1 card on the hit location and 1 card in the eye deck, and that's it.
Hey, that's perfect.
You're
Well,
good to
let's
go.
get let's get
So
rolling.
here we go. Here's Joshua. Good to see you. Thank you for joining. Glad to see you guys are playing this game. Just got one. Are you guys using my idea of using Patreon names as survivors? We're doing both. We're going to do both
Yes,
Patreon
we
and we're going to do Patreon.
Josh, good
and
to
things.
see you.
Yes,
good to see you, man.
Yes, we hung out with Josh at
Yes.
the Gen Con. It was pretty
Yeah,
awesome.
that was so awesome.
Now, this one is, now here's how we're going to go quickly through a card here. This is 21,000 Newton Bite. It's a basic card, so technically it shouldn't be too tough.
It deals 21 damage.
It does. Pick a target. Threat with the most tokens in range. All of us don't have that.
What is it? What are tokens? I was curious what that
It would
meant.
be like threat the most tokens in range. Or it would be like, say you had +1 toughness tokens and things like that.
Oh, so it'd be the threat with the most of those tokens.
Yeah,
That's
the most
in range.
tokens in range.
Okay.
Okay. Or these things might give us tokens as we play through the game.
Okay.
Who knows? Then it's the closest survivor. We're all equally close. So no target, finger strum. Well, there is a target. It's the closest survivor. We're all the closest survivor. So at this point, then I get to choose who I want to attack. Well, I'm going to have attack Drake. Sorry. And it's
Wait,
going to...
I thought we got these little ability cards or something. You know, because you had the person that you wanted to have attacked because she'd level up her fear.
Yes, we'll get to those.
Oh, so we don't get those at
No,
the
we don't
Prelude?
get those right now.
Oh, okay.
You're spoiling some surprises.
I'm so
There are no
sorry.
surprises.
Okay, yeah.
Okay. You're I think one of the only humans on the planet who has yet to see or play this game.
Okay.
Okay. So then what we're
That
going
is
to do...
not true. Monica hasn't seen it either.
Well, true, but yeah, okay. What am I doing here? Oh yeah, yes, closest survivor. So at that point, we are going to use its move characteristic to move closer to the survivor. Its move characteristic is 6, so it can move 6 spaces. So it's going to move 1, 2, 3, 4, right about there. Perfect. All right, it's going to come down here and hit me. I've never seen this game. Mitch, you never seen this game. Well, here you go.
I
Okay.
also have never seen Morganite's never seen it.
Whoa, Morganite. All right, all right. Well, that's good.
So you gotta, you know.
It's never seen this either.
It's never seen this.
This is
Oh
like
my
being
gosh.
bitten 2.5 hippos. Bitten by 2.5 hippos.
The only surprise right now is that the stream is still running.
That's right.
Oh, Dan
Okay.
always has the best.
So at the
See, we have company. That was my wife. She said, see, we have company.
Okay. There we go. We do have company. This is true. Okay, now we're going to go back to our card.
Okay.
Now, if you've noticed, I don't have, oh, yes, you have company. If you notice, it said here, pick a survivor. Notice this little arrow here?
Yeah.
That's the point where you could use any of your survival actions. Well, we don't have any we can use, but you could use like dash or something like this.
Couldn't you use dodge, technically, because that's a survival action?
Yes, I've never seen how Barrett plays it. Okay, thank you.
there you go.
Here we go. Here we go.
I've watched
Zach
Zach
played,
play.
just played myself. Good, Mike. This is gonna be awesome. Okay, so the deal is what was I talking? Oh yeah, you can do survival actions. Now we don't have it. We only have dodge right now, and that one's not going to help us when it's actually targeting us. But some of the other ones like dash or
So you could dash out of the way so they can't hit you?
yes, or you could surge, which means you could make an attack on it before it moved away and stuff like that.
That's cool.
Okay, because that's going to do that before it moves. It's going to do a synchronic attack. Oh my gosh, I'm glad I didn't. Oh my, yeah.
Zach did want to remind you that you get +1 insanity.
Thank you. I do get an insanity for that. So I'm going to, Drake's insanity is now 2.
Drake, you're becoming more insane.
Good work. I almost gave you more survival, which would have even been more beneficial.
Let's do
That's
both.
great.
How about
Let's do
that?
that. So I've got my guys over here. So I'm going to give him 2 more. Oh, that's the wrong one. Here we go. Am I over here now? 2 more? What?
Nope,
going
that's
on here?
Rose.
Is that really? Did I put?
Apparently,
that's
all of them are
fantastic.
Rose.
Okay, so Drake, you're. Oh my gosh! You know how many hours I spent trying to get this right, and I
so
failed
sorry.
miserably.
You
Those
didn't
are the
fail.
same buttons. The same button. Same button. Are yours different? Yours
Yes,
would be
ours
different.
I think are different. Wait, let me put my hand over one. Now change it.
Nope,
No,
same,
same one.
button, same button. Okay, good, that's awesome. I have same button. Oh my gosh, I'm so okay.
It's okay.
We're gonna
It's
keep
okay.
going.
We're gonna keep going. We're rocking it.
I'm gonna go back to the game board.
Okay.
It's a little happier down here.
So yeah, now you got to read the card. What is
Okay.
the speed 2, accuracy 3, damage 21?
It's gonna roll. It has a speed of 2, so it means it's gonna roll 2 dice against me.
So the speed equals the amount of dice you roll.
Correct.
Okay.
Accuracy is what they need or higher to hit you.
So it needs to roll a 3+ to hit.
Is that a penitent button? Yeah. No, I actually.
Another glorious day in the stream. Sir Golden Eyes.
Yes.
Thanks for joining.
Here
Yes.
we go, Sir Golden Eyes. Here we go. All right. You're gonna take this. You're in charge of rolling against
Wait,
me.
I thought the monster was. You're activating the monster.
Doesn't matter. I'm never gonna roll for myself when I got
Okay,
you.
I got you. I agree
Oh,
with
here,
that.
roll right here. This is the plan. There, roll it.
Oh my gosh.
See if that works.
Okay. These awesome D10s.
There we go. A 5 and a 5.
five,
2
two
5s. They
fives.
both hit.
Okay.
Okay, so they both hit. That's awesome.
No, that's not awesome.
No. I was curious about why you decided to play KDM over Primal. Was Primal giving you too much hope for winning and needed a harder challenge? That's an awesome question.
No, Steve, we are going to continue with Primal. The difference is that we're doing the company reached out to us and we're going to do some challenges for them, and so we just felt like that was going to be a lot of Primal, and we thought, okay, this will actually work really well. We can play some KDM and then do breaks with Primal when those challenges come out. So that's why.
That's fine.
That's why. We actually are loving Primal a ton. I'm loving Primal.
I'm not worried. My dog smokes now, so that's good. He does love KDM, by the way. Dynamic Duo Live, Sean. Awesome. Here we go.
Yes. Okay.
So you hit me twice.
I wish I didn't.
You did.
Are you going to use a dodge?
Yes. Crap. Does that mean I can do it before you? No, I get to see the hit locations and then dodge.
Oh, you do get to see the hit
Yes.
locations. Okay.
So go ahead and roll 2 hit location dice to see where they go. Oh, that's a good idea. You actually made it on. Well, I think I'm going to get hit in the hands.
Why?
So I guess I'll probably dodge 1 though. Probably.
Okay,
We'll see how this
explain how
goes.
dodge works.
Okay, so here's the deal. First off, let's see how much damage I'm taking. I'm taking 21.
21 damage.
Now, just to put in perspective, I don't have that much. Not even close. When you get hit, first you're going to go against your armor. I've got 0. So the next 1 damage is going to go to a light wound. The next one's going to be a heavy wound. And when a heavy wound hits you, you're going to be knocked down. And then if you do anything past a heavy wound, you have to roll on the super bad death table.
The death table and you could just die?
Well, yeah, you can die.
Drake could die
Take a
after he
serious
hasn't even
wound.
done an activation?
That's right. Did I draw the right card? Okay.
Yeah, this is the same one you used, but you said something
Now,
about...
if you read the bottom,
Yeah.
before damage, it says, if you are terrified or deaf, you cannot avoid this attack. Otherwise, you hear the zealous finger strumming and escape the bite's full power. Reduce the damage on this attack profile to 1.
Thank goodness.
Pretty
So it's
good,
only
huh?
1. But
I
if
am
you're
taking-
terrified or deaf, it would be 21 damage.
That's it. Welcome, Katie and Colin Delta.
Yeah, definitely everywhere.
And I love the fact that they did this, because when you first flip with this card, like, that's the first card that would have put more than 21 damage. Are you kidding me? I think I even said that in my playthrough.
Yes, you did. Yes, you did.
Okay, so what I am going to do is I am going to take 1 damage to my hands. So I'm going to cross that out since I have sad cameras over here. We're going to cross out a light wound on my hands. Now the second one I'm going to use to dodge. You can dodge anytime it's not your turn. What do you do?
It was just the way you bent
I
it
know how
up.
to bend it. So I'm going to spend my survival. I only get 1 survival for this counter. And I'm going to use my dodge to dodge that incoming attack. And you can choose to dodge once you see these evil death dice rolled. And that can be like
Ooh,
body
which
or hand.
tries to kill you more? This or Nemesis? Say this.
Both.
Oh, both.
And
Okay.
they do a really good job.
Drake was a kind soul.
Never did
that
anything to nobody.
nothing to nobody.
It's called Kingdom Life Monsters, so it checks out. Not called Kingdom Life Monster. All right, and with that, the crocodile's done. And if you look at this, it's a chronic attack, meaning that it would attack everything in that pattern. So if I had turned it this, like if I had made a run down this way and
you could
attacked us,
decide that?
I think so.
Yeah.
I think you get to choose where this monster goes.
Well, we are going to play that way because that would have been brutal.
Right.
So we're going to have to go that way.
That's
okay.
right. Actually, in theory, if you're supposed to, I think you're supposed to do the thing that brutalizes your guys the most. So we're gonna go with this for now.
That did brutalize their guys the most.
Brutalize him. That's the end of our turn. Barrett, is that a good version of Nemesis or the one you decided to play with me? It's a good version. They're all awesome. They're all awesome, Brent.
Brent
is
loves
against
giving
me
you a
already.
hard time about that.
Just because
So good.
I say things every once in a while that just aren't the best things.
Yeah, you do. But you know, that's okay. We all do.
Okay. Now at this point, it comes to our turn. I'm making cheese-based version of Kingdom Death Monster.
Ooh.
At this point,
Get
it's
some
now
cheese.
our turn.
Okay.
We get to choose who wants to go next.
Hey, I think Drake wants to go first because he just got attacked.
He did. He did get attacked.
Why doesn't he go first?
He's going to go first, and first thing each of the is about to die. Okay, there we go. I'm going to attack him. Now, I have 2 options to attack. One, I could use my Founding Stone. There's 2 different ways you can use this
That's what
Founding
we heard.
Stone.
Remember, we heard that they picked up a stone,
That's
right?
right.
She picked up a stone.
Throw all your stones at it. Fire Drake has not played this enough. Okay. Drake, it's going to end your settled. You're going to end in severe sadness and misery if that's the case you do. But everybody's got their own plan.
Yeah.
That's not my plan. Maybe your plan is to throw the stone.
I
'Cause
might
here's
throw
what
the
you can
stone.
do. For one of your for your activation, you can attack for 2, a speed of 2. You need a 7+, and it adds +1 to your strength. Now, the strength is a roll you're going to add to try to hit the monster's toughness. The monster's toughness is 7. So if I attack it, I get +1 strength, so I only need a 6+ to wound
But
it.
I need a 7 to even hit, and then
Correct.
a 6+ to deal the damage.
Correct. Okay? Got
Understood.
that?
Understood.
Odds in our favor.
Odds are not in our favor. He hit on a 3+. We're hitting on a 7+.
Right. There you go. There's a fan-made Predator add-on for Nemesis that looks interesting. Oh, I'm going to have to check that out.
Oh.
Thank you, Dragon Tears. I'll have to check that out. So the other thing you can do is you can spend your action to sling the stone from anywhere on the board. It doesn't matter where it is. To archive the card, which means it goes in the box. You don't get it back. You can find more stones, but your card stone for this battle is gone. But sometimes in some of the things you do in the game, you might get more back. It automatically inflicts a critical wound. The only trick to this is if the card does not have a critical wound option on it, nothing happens.
You don't even deal a wound at all?
Nothing. So if you know what that card is and you know it's a critical wound, then slinging your stone not a bad idea. But if you're going to sling that stone and there's no critical wound on that card, you could just all of a sudden launch your stone for nothing. I have no idea, dude.
I think it. I don't.
I can't remember.
Okay. All right.
I'm just going to attack him.
Okay.
I'm going to hit him with my founding stone. If I didn't want to use my founding stone, though, I could.
Tooth and nail, right?
I could use the tooth and nail, which is right down there, the unarmed combat on your board. And that has 2 speed, 8+ to hit, and a 0 to your strength.
Deadly. +1 luck when you attack with this weapon. What does that mean?
So luck is going to be the one that helps you get critical hits. So if instead of needing a natural lantern 10 on your wound roll to get a critical hit, you would only need to get a 9.
Oh.
Because you get the +1.
Your fist and tooth can be lucky.
It can be lucky.
Or it can be, yeah, it can be deadly.
It could be deadly. That's the deal.
Pebble.
So I'm going to attack him first, and then I'm going to move.
Okay. You roll 2 dice.
I'm going to roll 2 dice. We're going to hit this guy. Come on, I need 7+. I got a lantern 10, which is actually going to be a perfect hit.
It's not
sadly, it doesn't do anything for me on a perfect hit. Now, just because I hit him doesn't mean that that's fantastic. Everything's great. You're going to take your hit location card. You're going to flip it up, and we're going to see where we hit this guy. We hit this guy, and
it had a critical wound.
It did have a critical wound. I could have thrown this thing. 9-finger spine. It's impervious. There are 3 different types of places to hit. Well, normally they'll have nothing up there. It'll have impervious or super dense. Super dense is fun too. Impervious means I can't wound that. Fingers stretch outward, revealing the cachet of stone faces the monster has been clutching. So technically, an impervious location can't be wounded. That's the deal. Too bad for me.
But it has a critical wound symbol.
It does. So if you did it the critical wound, it would go through all this stuff.
Don't you have to roll to see about damage if you get a critical wound?
I can roll, see if I get a critical wound. You ready?
Right. And you just need a 9. No, you need a 10.
I need a 10. Let's see if we get it. I did not.
How about a 1?
I got the opposite. I got a 1. So that's not going to do anything. I failed. And put that in the discard pile.
Is that going to discard pile?
Discard pile.
And how do we defeat this enemy? Can you explain that to me?
Oh, that's a great idea.
Yeah.
See all these AI cards? They have to be removed.
How many are there?
There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Oh my gosh,
you have to deal 8 wounds, and then after that, this becomes the last card you have to wound.
So 9 times?
Yeah, you can do it. I'm going to move. I'm going to get out of there.
Drake's running.
2, I think I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm going to go over there. Your movement is 5. Every character has 5. That's the deal. Ah, yes, KDM. We have character getting insta-killed is known as a normal Tuesday.
Normal Tuesday. I just want to see it. We can roll, well, kind of. Not really on here, can we?
No.
Yeah, so we got to roll here. Okay.
Yes.
We could put it right here. That might work better.
But they can't see the number.
Okay, that was a 9, so that's going to count as my hit.
No,
I'm kidding.
Let me see. I might be able to move this up a little bit.
I was just thinking because I feel it doesn't really.
Not
fit
like
there,
that. We'll just roll against the back of this and we'll hit back up. There you
okay.
go.
Okay.
One left. Yeah, we'll do our best.
Well,
I will work on that as well.
Yeah. No, it's okay. All right. Do you want to do your other character, or do you want me to do it?
Oh wow.
What? Oh yeah, we won 13-3.
That's pretty awesome.
We were winning 8-3 at one.
Do you want me to hit him again?
Yeah. Why don't you hit him again, and then what can you maybe get from one of those? Something good?
Oh, let's find out. It says here, Survivor Corpse. Look at this. You can get insanity, or you can get a resource. Oh, insanity and resources.
We like resources, right?
Yeah. Why don't you go next?
Let's have Kate go.
Kate's going to go.
She's going to try and
grab the Survivor Corpse.
Yes. And we don't have to move through it. We're just rolling. We're just doing that as our action. Oh, it's a 2.
2.
Okay.
So that means you get to gain 1 insanity.
+1 insanity.
And that's it. Nothing. Then that's all we got. We got no resources from that. That was very bad.
I'm really sorry.
No, sorry, Kate. We did not roll well. That's not how. That's how we do it.
Hey, you know.
In case people are wondering, in this game, Save Drake, Baby Jeebus is Baby Jeebus Tom Cruise. That's in this. Higher rolls are 99% of the time always better.
Okay. I'm going to have a run. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Okay, she's standing in blood.
Isn't that okay?
Sure, why not?
That way we have somebody behind the monster in case that's helpful.
That is actually very helpful now that you mention it, because all the monsters do have a blind spot. And the blind spot is the last 3 positions of this monster in the tail.
Oh, nice.
If you're back there, you get +1 to your accuracy when you attack.
So if I go next, I go 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, is that on that? So I
You
can't
can't go there. No, but I could.
Okay. Could you go there?
Yep, watch.
Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4, and I'm behind it.
Okay, do it.
And I can make an attack.
Do
I'm
it.
going to use my stone again. I'm not throwing it for all you guys. Want me
Throw
to
it, throw it,
stones. No,
throw it.
Not happening. I'm going to roll 2 dice. I need a 7+. Let's see how this goes. I got a 1 and a 4.
Okay, so it's a miss and a miss.
That's a miss and a miss. That's amazing. 2 bless.
Kate knows all about insanity.
So
All right.
I failed.
All right,
I
so
used my
then-
move and my attack, and I failed.
1, 2, 3, 4. So I can go there.
Perfect.
Right?
Hit it.
I'm gonna. You don't think I should throw them? I don't think.
If you want to, you can. I'm not going
not
to tell you
ready
not to. You got a 9.
I
That's
got a
half the
9.
battle.
9
You
on
hit
one of
once.
them.
Okay, let's see what you get. You found the fleshy armpit.
Okay, so now I need to roll.
You need
right
to roll.
Before we even figure
you
out.
get +1 damage.
I need a.
Or +1 to your
What do I need to
strength.
hit? A 7? So is it a 6 then?
So the toughness is a 7, so you're going to get +1 with your stone, so that's a 6. You need
So I just need a
6 plus.
6.
Yep,
6.
so here's your +1 to your stone as I threw it all over the place. So +1 right down there, right down
Come on.
there.
I believe in a
Hit it.
6.
Oh!
That's a 10. That's a critical, man.
That's a critical wound. So what happened? Read the
Okay,
bottom.
it says, striking the sweaty flesh folds, you are awash with crimson crocodile stink. Gain +1 evasion token.
There you go. That's
Look
going to
at
be fun.
Colin getting some evasion.
Yeah, that'll
All
be
right, at
good.
the start of your next act, you may spend 1 survival to concentrate on how stench can heighten senses. If successful, discard the token and gain +1 permanent evasion.
Anything permanent in this game is amazing.
Okay.
That was super good. So we're now that after you hit it is considered a wound, of course. So you'll take one of those AI cards.
Which
and
one's
you'll,
the top card?
Top card. It always has to be the top card.
Top
and don't
card.
get to look at it.
Yep.
You just toss it to the side. There you go.
Okay.
That's it.
Cool.
Jason, good to see you. It's been a while. It's nice to
Yes.
see you. Hey guys, I'm glad to see you're playing Kingdom of Death. Yes.
Yes, this is so
Yes,
awesome.
this is it. This
Okay.
is where Barrett reveals he is the traitor. Yes. Now I attack you.
Oh man.
That's it. We've moved all our guys are done.
Yep. All right. Now I'm the monster.
You're the monster controller.
Give it to me.
Who is?
All right. So I draw the AI card.
Maybe
right?
who's gonna be
Oh.
who's gonna be your monster controller? Kate or Colin?
Colin will be. this
Colin
time.
is.
Oh, so you have to choose a character. not
Yes.
just- okay. All right. We have Haunting Bite. Pick a target. Survivor that has last suffered damage.
Oh boy.
Oh, so that has to
That
be.
has to be Drake.
That has to be Drake.
Oh no.
Move and intimidate target. If adjacent, the monster. Okay, so move. So should we and then intimidate? The monster's
Yep.
jaundiced eyes lock onto yours. Its breathing quickens to match your own. Sinew groans as the monster's jaws stretch impossibly wide, then snap shut in an instant. The pressure of displaced air rushes at you. You are knocked down and suffer. What is that level of the monster?
The monster
brain
level
damage.
of brain damage. And
Yeah.
a Prelude monster is considered a level
One.
monster. So he's gonna move 1, 2 over to here, face me.
I'm so sorry.
Now I get knocked down, and I'm gonna gain brain damage.
One level, one of it.
1. Well, lucky for me, I actually made myself be hit by him last time.
Yeah, so what does that insanity help you with brain damage?
Yes. So I'm gonna go to 1. Remember what happens when you go to 0?
you can become terrified.
And I would
Oh
have
my
taken
gosh.
21 points of damage.
Drake,
from that
you're
one attack.
still alive.
So Drake is still alive. He's got 1 insanity. Now, in the future, maybe a way to get him back up again. What's it say here? Sweetie folds flush, slashy fold. That's right. So lessons here is be covered in alligator blood and you are harder to hit.
Makes sense to me.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. May the stench of the crocodile be with you always.
That's
So
amazing.
it does say if you get 3+ insanity, you are insane. What
Correct.
does that mean?
That means that it'll just, certain things could trigger based on if you're insane or
So
not.
it's okay to go up
You
to
could have
3.
142 insanity.
Okay. Well,
if you
I
wanted
couldn't
to.
fit it in that little tiny
No,
shield.
it'd be kind of tough.
All right, so now I just discard this card.
Correct.
And now it's back to us.
It's back to
Now,
us.
since you're knocked down with Drake, he can't do any action.
Correct. He can't do anything until the monster reacts next time.
Okay.
After he reacts, I can stand back up.
Okay.
The trick is, though, sometime down the line, we might gain some abilities in our survival to be able to deal with that.
Okay. 1, 2, 3. Do you want Kate to go first?
I could go first.
You
I can
can
go
go
over
first.
there.
Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4. Look at
That's
this.
Rose.
I'm in the blind
Come
spot.
on, Rose.
Rose. Sorry, Rose is going to attack. Rose is in the blind spot. Here we go. Insane in the membrane. Insane in the brain. Insane in the membrane.
Come on, 7. 7, right?
No brain. Let's see. I got a 4.
Oh my gosh. Come
And
on.
a lantern 10.
Oh,
I'll take it.
Take that.
Boom.
Okay.
Got a lantern 10. All right, let's see what we found. We found, a vasodilated section.
Vasodilated?
Vasodilated.
Vasodilated?
Yes, that is its like neat little trick.
Vasodilated.
That's going to make these things happen.
Okay.
I have to make sure I get this right, which I remembered in here. Vasodilated.
Hey guys, unsure if you guys are doing the Gamblers Chess campaign, but I think you guys were looking at Devour the White Lion, which isn't the Prelude Showdown.
Well, which one is it?
Unsure if you guys are doing the We are doing the Gamblers Chess,
Yes.
but I think you guys were looking at Devour the White Lion, which isn't the Prelude Showdown. Oh, what is the Prelude Showdown?
There is one in here. It's the same thing, except the only thing you don't get is a White Lion resource.
Oh, okay. Not a bad failure. No one is in rage.
That's right.
Slay, page 47. Should start with knowledges.
Yes, yes, it's right here. He's talking about this. This is what he's talking about, which, yes, is 100%. It's the same thing. It's just you don't get the White Lion one. That's the deal. Should also be 6. Oh, he's right. Its toughness is 6. It's not 7. How about that? Oh my gosh. Slay comes in and saves the day.
What, are you playing on hard mode here?
We're trying.
Okay. AI card is for the level.
You do start with knowledges? Toughness should also be 6 for the showdown. Oh, okay. Yeah,
I mean, I watched your Prelude fight and we had knowledges. That's why I was confused why we didn't have knowledges.
Well, it's funny because I was like, you know what? I did that last time. I thought I'd just start with this Prelude fight this time because I already did that last time. But, let's say we started those? Maybe we did. How about that? You want them? Here, I'll give them to you.
Well, those ones are fun, right? Because you start unlocking them and you can get like Fear 2
that's right.
and all of that.
Some of that stuff. Here, let's get those. Here we go. Right here.
Barrett, why are you making this game harder? I almost always play at hard mode accidentally. Yeah, I mean, you know.
That's the deal, you know.
Barrett loves to do that. Just ask Robin. Robin will tell you how many times.
Yes. Here you go. We each get one of these, if I remember right.
Awesome way to spend my birthday night. Steve, happy birthday.
Happy birthday, Steve.
Playing Madara and watching you play KDM. Yep, Devour White Lion is a non-arc start.
Oh, that's what that is.
This is all for science. Oh, this is all, okay.
That's
Maybe
right.
at 1.6.
Thank you so much, Slay. I just wanted to try something a little bit different. I didn't realize there was that much of a game impact for this. All right, gain starting knowledge. Everybody gets one of these. You get one.
Well, I'm going to get 2.
Okay, you get 2.
Kate is going to have hunger.
Okay, let's explain it. We're stopping for a second.
Yeah. Oh, and she gets +1 systemic pressure. I remember. Something
Systemic pressure is bad. When you roll on the critical wound table, you are going to, you have to add +1 to your roll or something. It makes it easier for you to die.
Yeah, and it says subtract your systemic pressure from your severe injury roll results.
Yeah.
But we can level this up. It just says during the aftermath, she just gains 1 and she'll get hunger 2.
Mm-hmm. Observation.
Yeah.
During aftermath, gain +1.
Yep. So,
there you go.
Yeah, and then she'll advance to hunger 2.
Yeah, so you can just keep that card for now, but normally you're going to write those on your survivor. All right, Drake, you've got darkness. It says when you suffer brain damage, gain +1. So I gained 1.
You just gained 1. That was perfect.
I'm going to put that down on my knowledge. So I'm actually going to write his down since it's actually happening. Knowledge name is Darkness 1. So I'm going to write that on his character sheet while you do yours.
Okay, I have fear. That sounds about right. I'm really scared about playing this game. An inkling of an idea that currently has no effect. With enough observation, the theory may advance into something useful. When you suffer damage, gain +1. Oh, I haven't suffered any damage yet.
I got +1 torment, though, of course, as well from my darkness. The next one is this one. I get this one for Rose.
Matthew Rose.
Matthew Rose gets Despair. Despair 1, write that down.
When you suffer a brain trauma, that's this one.
Yeah, that's...
An inkling of an idea that currently has no effect. With enough observation, the theory may advance into something useful.
Yes.
So I should write down mine,
yes,
too,
you go ahead and write those down on yours. I'll give it. Slay, thank you so much for catching that. I should have read that a little bit further. I actually just thought, I'm going to try the actual Prelude one, see what happens. I almost always play on hard mode. That's great. KDM entire game is on hard mode. That's amazing. Let's see here. It said Barrett reveals he is the traitor. That's right. There you go. Basically, I believe is that when you dilate the vasos. We played Nemesis Lockdown in hard mode too. That's right. That's right. We did. Thank you so much again. Happy birthday, Steve. What should we sing? Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Steve. Happy birthday to you.
And many more.
And many, many more. I do believe there's something out there to get me. That's right.
Yeah, poor Drake just keeps getting attacked.
Well, Drake got a point on his darkness. That's not bad.
Is that a good thing? Oh, okay.
Not bad. Yes, vasodilate. Okay, I was looking that up. That's the thing that has to do with the, I think, coagulated.
The enchanted flesh is what you're saying.
Yeah, read what that says.
It says, when this monster is wounded, its blood hardens. Okay, during the showdown setup, shuffle the coagulated hits. When instructed to draw a coagulated hit location, draw from the bottom of the stack face down. Are you sure that it would?
It might not be. Let's see. It's vasodilators in the back over here.
Well, I wasn't expecting singing tonight. Oh, yeah. Well, you know, when it's someone's birthday. Yeah, you got to come on a stream on your birthday.
Nope, it's just something that happens against stronger Crimson Crocodile location may be problematic. Okay. So they would do say draw those if they need to. Okay.
All right, boom.
I don't have to worry about it. I don't have to worry about it. Nice. Thank you. You're welcome.
For your birthday, I wish you could find time to read a rule book. Yeah, good luck. Good luck.
All right, let's win this thing.
We only need a 6 to hit him now, not a 7.
Correct, and I'm using my stone, so I only need a 5.
Oh, wait. Oh, to hit.
I get +1 strength.
Okay, instead of a 7. Okay.
Well, let's get it inside the little box here. That was a 7. That was a 4. That's not going to work.
That 4's not going to work?
4's not going to work. +1 is 5.
And you need
so
a 6.
I got a failure. The monster rolls without turning. Full move the monster to the left. On collision, survivors suffer +1 damage.
Oh my gosh.
Right, so that thing's going to roll. Now, this is where I did this wrong, actually, in my original playthrough. I thought it just moved one space this way, but it actually does like a whole roll thing. So it goes like 3, where the 3, 3, 3, 3. So it actually didn't roll over anybody, which is half the battle, and didn't do anything, but it's super far away from me. And that's it, right?
And then that goes away.
That goes away. And that goes
in the discard pile.
In the discard pile.
Okay, what's nice is we're right by it now, thanks to you.
Yes. See, I did do something right.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I can still hit it. The wound reaction on the vessel
that's where it is.
Coagulated hit locations.
If you look at the bottom here. Monster recoils flesh instantly blood on draw coagulated.
But we missed.
We missed. We did not hit.
You can't hit the broadside of a barn.
No, I can't hit anything to save
So Colin's going to go next.
Please, Colin, hit this thing.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I'm going in the back.
I like it. So you get +1 to your accuracy.
That's accuracy. So now what do I need
for... No sound effects? No, what kind of sound effects? Is that my sound effects? I don't know. I don't got sound effects.
What for accuracy, that's hitting. Right now I need a 7, so you're saying I only need a 6.
You need a 6.
That's from my founding stone.
Correct.
Okay.
Now, unless you want to throw it, but you can throw them anywhere. It doesn't really matter.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna. Since I'm over there, let's try for a 6.
How about a 9 and a 6? That's 2. You can draw 2 hit location cards. Ready?
Yes.
The first one you got is the blushing burly. Was it hind leg?
Okay, I'm taking out the hind leg.
Or you get to take out the blushy lower jaw.
Each of them are compulsive, so I don't know if
they're both
really
failures.
They're both rolling. Well, yeah, they both have a failure. So don't I do one at a time? Is that how it works?
You have to choose which one you want to do, but the good news is you get to choose.
I'm going to do this one. I don't think it matters. They do the same thing.
Sure. Go for it.
If I fail, it's going to roll away and I can't do the other one.
Correct.
And I now need, because I have a +1 and it's only a 6, so I only need a 4.
5.
Well, because I need a 6 or higher now? So
yeah, so 4 + 1 is...
But I thought it was a +1. Oh, it was +1 to my accuracy, not to the hit.
Correct.
So I need a 5.
Correct.
I need a 5.
You need a 5. How'd you do?
A 3.
Fail.
Okay.
It's flying away from you again.
So failure, it's going to roll away.
Yes. So it's going to do pretty much the same thing.
It's going to go back the way that it came, or farther away?
I think it's going to go back the way. Nope, it's going to go farther.
No, it's
going to go back the way it came.
Yeah. Yeah.
Really, they both go different directions, huh? Oh, how about that?
Yeah.
That's pretty awesome.
See, I picked the one that had to go the right way.
That was good. Good work, Colin. So 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Back over here.
It's like it never left.
It never left. All of a sudden, it comes rolling back.
So
luckily, we're not in its way. Imagine if one of our guys was here.
Now, if let's say I had thrown my
stone, nothing would have happened
because it's not.
There's not a critical one.
Yeah, so I can't. I don't think we can throw that. No. All right. So then 1, 2, 3, 4. 4.
Okay, so this is where you might want to think, what has this monster been doing as we're fighting?
Rolling.
Probably not standing in the side is a good idea.
But I'm scared about being right in the front.
Don't worry, his mouth is not that big. See, look, his mouth is super small.
It told us how it unhinged it.
That's okay.
So now I don't get a +1. So now I need a 7.
Yes, you do.
I need a 7. I need a 7.
And you got a 7 and a perfect hit. All
So
right, so you get 2 hit location cards. You ready? First one is the fleshy body.
Oh,
that looks pretty
one
good.
has a critical wound.
Yeah, that's pretty good. And the second one is a super dense location.
Well, let's definitely do the fleshy body first.
I'm gonna go for fleshy body.
Okay, so I need a.
Now, do you want to do the fleshy body? Or see what the failure does.
The monster lowers its jaw, opens the tongue, and turns the monster to face the attacker and move 3 spaces back. The attacker suffers flea brain trauma. What does that mean? The attacker.
That means you're gonna run from this thing.
Okay. If they are mortal, they suffer the frenzy. No. The other one would just have it roll again.
Yes. So basically, what we're looking at here is if you wound or don't wound, this is going to do nothing. He's going to roll away. If you fail, he's going to do that. So if you wound it, though, nothing happens. So it is better probably to do the fleshy body first. Because if you, I just always go on the fact that I'm wounding this thing.
You're just assuming I'm gonna roll a 5.
Right. You're always going to assume you're gonna win, right? Why would you ever assume you're going to lose?
Roll. No, yeah. All right. We're going for the fleshy body. I need a 5.
You're 5.
I can get a 5.
You can. Look at
That's
that. You got
either a 5 or a 9.
It's both
I'm
at
gonna
the
take
same
that
time.
as a 9.
So you wounded him.
That wound. So then
So that means this goes here,
and we
you
discard the top AI card. That's
There you
2.
go. Exactly, Baron. Its mouth is not that big, and those teeth aren't nearly as sharp as they seem. It's just a giant color pet. Exactly.
Oh man!
Now, remember what this does. It's rolling away from us. Unless you critically wound it.
Oh!
You critically wounded it.
Oh my gosh!
What does it say?
Hey, Zach, I love these dice. Zach sent us his dice.
He sent us gold dice.
They've been awesome. Okay, your weapon grinds against the stones on the monster's back, restoring it. Gain +1 strength token. Oh, from my weapon. Gain +1 strength token and regain any of that weapon's lost honed benefits.
So you don't have any honed yet, but honed is like something that'll give you more damage, and then it kind of disappears if you hit certain locations. That's the deal. Score!
That was Kate.
Are you positive that throwing the stone does nothing unless your spot has a critical wound listed? We always played it does damage just like rolling lanterns on the hit dice. Very nice. From what I understand, it does not. From what I've read, it's always been that if it does, it's supposed to do a critical wound. If it can't do the critical wound, it doesn't do anything because it's doing a critical wound. And if it can't do the critical wound, it doesn't do a wound. If I'm wrong about that, please let me know. But that's kind of how I've always thought of it.
And that's another wound, right?
Another wound to take it off.
Third wound.
Now, you also had that token. Remember that critical wound you did? What did that critical wound say?
Oh wait, which one? Which one now?
The one that said that when you critically wounded it, sense heightened sense. If you're okay, at the start of your next act, you may spend 1 survival to concentrate on how the stench can heighten senses. If successful, discard the token and gain +1 permanent evasion. You could survival to concentrate.
I forgot to do that for myself.
Yeah, if you wanted to do that.
Yeah, why not? Right? Don't you think? So I have to spend a survival.
Correct. Always in the chart of the thing. But then it says to concentrate. Now that I'm not sure what concentrate means. It says to concentrate. To concentrate. That's going to be a keyword in the back of the book. I have a feeling you might have to roll against your understanding or something, and that may be a very good idea here.
My understand. I don't have much.
You have no understanding. You don't understand anything.
I have negative understanding.
That's about it. Concentrate. Concentrate. There's nothing about concentrating. Maybe it's just you can do it.
Can I see the card really quick?
Yeah.
I just want to see what it says. Is it a bold word?
Yeah. It says right here. And the thing that's getting me is draw. Oh, nope, that's draw a calculator thing. Let's try this again. Here you go. It says here, you may spend 1 survival to concentrate on how stench can heighten senses.
So
if successful, discard the token and gain 1 permanent evasion.
I have to do some sort of test. How do I know what test to do?
Well, for right now, I don't know. Then we'll continue on.
Let's wait, and if anybody knows what concentrate means, tell us in the chat, and I'll do it for next turn.
We will do that.
It means you can't do anything on the turn. Okay, well, I did something. I attacked, so I can do that in a future turn. Do nothing, just try and concentrate.
Thank
you. Hey,
Zach.
maybe Zach knows. Zach, do you know with the founding stone, if when you attack with that, does it always deal damage, or is it only if the card is a critical? Because seems to be a point we're not sure. But we've dealt 3 damage.
We have it. I'm pretty good. It's its turn.
Okay, now the controller goes back to you.
It goes back to me. It is now going to be Rose. Rose is now the monster controller.
Activated.
You ready, Rose? Here we go. How does negative understanding work? +1 equals purple triangle. That's right. Only if it has a hit, it has a crit. That's what I thought. I'm not sure what concept. Oh,
squirrel! 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 What was that?
Thank you, Slay.
Yes.
Thank you, Slay.
Thank you, Slay. Appreciate it. Okay.
That's it. If the
question's about the throwing stone.
Yes.
Yeah. So it does have to have the
Yep,
crit.
it has to have a critical hit. That's what I thought. Okay, so the AI card we have this time is Mocking Bite. It's going to go to the closest threat facing in range.
Okay. Oh, you get to stand up, right?
Not yet. Not until this thing gets done activating. So the closest threat, that's you and me. We're both in the closest here. But when it comes to who's a threat, if you're knocked down, you're not a threat.
So it's going to be Kate. I'm sorry, Kate.
So Kate is now going to be the close one facing in range. And it's also facing. So it'd be like facing. There is like 3 different. There's facing, which is like all the things in front of it, versus behind it's not facing in that direction, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So you are facing. Otherwise, it'd be the closest survivor, where it could be anybody that's the closest survivor. And it's not like in field of view or anything like that. If so, technically, it could target the blind spots.
Yeah, but we right now have somebody that.
Yes, it is. So it's going to hit you. 2 speed.
So 2 dice rolling. Come on, we have to roll
Three
a 7
plus.
plus. He has to roll a 3 plus.
Ready?
Miss.
I'm gonna miss at least
Miss.
one. Here we go. Look at that. I missed with
You
one.
missed with
no,
none.
None. I hit
It's
with
a
both.
7 and an 8.
Okay. Hit with both those. All right. That's a problem. It says that you're gonna take 1 damage, but after damage, the monster chortles with you.
It chortles.
With you in its mouth. Gain the terrified survivor status card if you already card. If you already have it, you are knocked down.
She could die really fast with that terrifying.
Yes, she could.
So how do I avoid that, or can I not?
You well, sadly, you can't. You're just going to take
Even
your
with
damage.
my dodge?
You can dodge one of these, but it doesn't mean you can dodge both of them here. You're going to hit in the body and the head.
Well, I might as well take both of them, right? Because they're each light.
Sure, take them both.
Okay. So Kate has 1 in the body and 1 in the head. Now,
Thank you, Fire Drake.
oh, the head, it's always
Thank
heavy.
you. Well, then maybe you want to dodge that one.
Yeah, right? Because there's only 1
There's
there.
only one.
So, yeah, I'm going to go ahead and use my survival.
Use the survival on that
for
one.
Kate. So
Perfect.
she only takes 1, but
Only
can you
takes
get
one.
me a survival or the terror card?
Terrified card that I didn't think I was going to need.
Why would you think you wouldn't need that?
Dude, so many cards. So many cards. So many cards.
If no one answers Founding Stone, only does critical damage. Yeah, yeah. Okay, Kate, I'm really nervous about you now because there are some cards that just kill people that are terrified. So,
Go to the blood pool.
yeah. All right, so after that activation, you get to stand up, right? That was all that you had to do?
Correct.
Okay, so as you get that, I stood you back up. Does that mean you can activate this turn?
Yes, I
Okay.
can activate this turn.
Let's see, I'm way over there. Can I move through other survivors? I don't think I can.
You cannot move through other survivors, and you have to move orthogonally. It's another thing
Yeah.
I didn't mention.
1, 2.
Here you go. You are terrified.
Okay, you want to know what that is?
I'm sure it's going to be a party.
It says, ignore any bonuses to brain trauma rolls. You are guardless. What does that mean? You cannot ignore hits. Oh. That happened after, so I could dodge that 1 hit. but now I
Yes,
can't.
yes. You don't
If at
get
least 1 insanity, you can take a moment to collect yourself. Spend an action to archive this card. Okay, Kate's going to spend an action.
Oh, okay.
Is that okay?
If you have at least 1 insanity.
She has 2 insanity.
Okay. For concentrate, you also cannot be damaged or knocked down until your next turn.
Okay.
Oh boy, that's something else. We don't get it. Well, we give it a shot. You might get a cool dysfunction. Oh, no. Okay. So let's say here, if you have at least 1 insanity, you can take a moment to collect yourself. Spend 1 action to archive this card. You want to do that?
I mean, Kate's got to do that.
Okay.
I'm just saying, there's so many cards that was like, if you're terrified, you're dead.
Yeah.
And then she's going to run. 1, 2, 3. Wait, choose here. 1, 2, 3,
Go in the blood pool.
4.
There you go. Happy.
Okay. All right.
Don't let Kate get dead, or she'll haunt you.
I know. Why do you think I'm running with her? Oh, I can't let her die.
Oh, that's
okay.
pretty awesome.
What are you going to do on your side? Maybe you
Should I hit this one
Yes,
first since
that's
I'm
what I'm
sitting
thinking.
there? And then maybe make it roll
Okay,
over
so
to
that's
you?
Rose.
Rose, you ready?
Come on, Rose. You need a 6.
I need a 6. Rose needs a 6.
Oh, wait. You need a 5 because you're behind it.
I need a 5. I got 2 hits. Ready?
Nice.
First one I got is the pale under flesh.
You hit,
The second one I
That was
got
a great one.
is the
Super dense,
blushing
blushing body.
This
Okay.
one has a reflex. I want to deal with that. I just want to hit this one. You
Yeah.
got a patch of soft between. We want to go with that one first.
Yes.
I'll get my Eldritch Overlord to avenge me. That's right. That'll be awesome. All right, we're gonna go for the pale underbelly thing first.
So now you need tell me what you need to actually deal the wound.
So we need a 6. He has a 6 toughness. So I need to get a 5
Is that because you're using your stone?
because I'm using my stone.
Got it.
Unless I say otherwise, I'm gonna be using my stone at all times.
Okay. Trap card looming.
Yep.
Oh, is there a trap card?
They're spoiling things for
There's
you.
a 2.
2. That didn't wound. So this one goes away.
But nothing happens. We
Nothing
can
happens.
still hit the other one.
Yep. Ready? I'm gonna hit this one.
Come
Come
on.
on, hit it.
Come on.
I
A
did.
7.
7 wounds.
Okay.
So we wounded this one.
So I'm going to take the
Take
top
top
AI card.
Yep.
We've now dealt 4 wounds.
Perfect.
Okay.
Now, reflex. Monster rolls. Blah blah blah. It's going to roll away again. It's going to go this way.
Oh, what happens if it runs into the wall?
Oh, it's going to stop.
Okay, so it's just going to go to the edge?
Well, no, it goes that way.
So, no, the arrows are pointing that way, aren't they?
Oh, you're right.
Yeah.
Okay, so he's going to go this way. He's going to stop when he hits the wall. Now, if you were to hit the wall and if he needs to do something, and then he skitters across the wall. So it's basically like anything that moves and hits the wall will stop when it hits the wall. But once it's against the wall, then it'll move in one of the 2 directions.
Oh, okay. All right.
Cool.
And then it says, while rolling, the monster's back fingers open as it shuffles stone faces onto its back. If the 99 finger spine hit location is in the discard pile or in play, If the 99 finger spine hit location is in the discard pile or in play, place it on top of the hit location deck.
Okay, it wasn't a discard pile, so this is going to go back on top of the deck.
Okay.
Which is impervious. But
that we can still deal damage to it, right? No, you told me we can't.
Well, we can get criticals on this, and we know where it's on top.
So we could chuck the...
We know that that's on top.
We could chuck one of our bones.
We could chuck one of the stones.
I can do that for my turn as Colin, right?
Colin could throw it if he wants to.
Oh, does Colin want to throw? Colin is taking his stone.
Having Cthulhu on speed dial is pretty powerful. That's right.
Yes.
Kate's got power.
Beep, 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 beep. Cthulhu, can you please take care of Colin? Thank you very much. Yeah. All right. Oh, we should be tracking these things. I totally forgot. So we didn't have to worry about that one. I haven't suffered any damage yet. Nope. So, and she is
no
just
brain trauma for me,
that.
and I haven't taken any more.
All right, I'm chucking it.
Brain damage.
I'm chucking it.
Chucking it.
Spend to sling a stone from anywhere on the board. Archive this for 1 automatic hit that inflicts a critical wound. Okay, it's gone.
Have you been passing the monster controller? Yes, we have. Flinging the stone. Here we go.
Yeah, right now, Rose has it.
Yep, you're going to be, and then it's going to be Kate next, I think, who gets it. So, you're going to do a critical wound.
Shatters a translucent scab, covering the stone faces on the monster's back. Find sparkling upper back. Oh, is that?
Yep.
Is that one of these cards?
It must be.
It's,
I can find it.
Thank you. And set it aside, then reshuffle the hit location and place it on top. Persistent injury. What does that mean? Exposed back. The monster panics, making it easier to hit. It gains -1 evasion token. We'll explain that to me.
Okay.
That sounds good.
All of that is good.
Oh,
so the first thing we're going to do is the sparkling. It says to find the sparkling upper back coagulated, set it aside, then reshuffle the hit location back and place it on top. So that means we're never going to find that one because you're always drawing those from the bottom.
Oh, okay? That's why I put it there. Okay.
Yep.
All right.
Now, it says persistent injury exposed back. If there's ever any cards in here when it comes to his AI deck that have to do with something, at the bottom, they may say something about having, like, I think where's some of the discarded piles. Some of them have it already. Nope, they didn't. Okay, they didn't. Some of them are going to have things about where if it had a exposed back, it's going to do something completely different. Or it would have or negate its entire thing. Top of the hit location deck, not the coagulated deck. Oh, well, there you go. Put on top of the hit location deck. There you go, over here.
Zach taking care of us. Yeah, it's like we're playing the game with him at Gen Con.
Find the side back, set it aside, then reshuffle hit location deck and place. Oh, we have to reshuffle the hit location deck. So I have to reshuffle this whole entire thing, right?
Reshuffle the hit location deck and place the card on top. Yes.
Okay, there you go.
Yeah, not the enchanted flesh deck.
Okay, that makes sense. Put that on top.
And now we have to hit it in a specific location.
Correct. Now we have to hit it in that location.
We can't even hit that spot.
Yes, which is right here. We can't even hit it. It's right here. Barf.
But I think everyone is activated except for Drake. Kate activated. And I activated.
And yes,
and
I've activated this person.
Rose activated.
Did Drake do anything?
Drake hasn't done anything.
Drake hasn't done anything. He might just,
but okay, tell me about the -1 evasion. Does that mean it's easier to hit?
Correct. He is now easier to hit with your accuracy.
Accuracy? So now instead of it being a 6, it's a 5?
So it's going to have a -1 evasion token.
Oh, nice.
That's the deal.
Okay.
And it's going to have that permanently for the rest of the game. So it's kind of set it next to it. Normally there's there's like a little board that you have down here that shows you all the little tokens. So I'm just going to put them. Oh, you know what? I'm going to put it right here. So remember.
Okay, nice. We'll totally hit that with a die.
All right. Yeah, we are 100 times. Yes. So now the only place we can actually hit it.
Now another idea is just to hit it there. You won't. Can you do that and then just discard the card? Oh, I should have gotten rid of a AI card, by the way, for that damage.
Yes, for wounding.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Shuffle the place, hit location, draw from the bottom of the stack and face down. Yep. If I remember it, you say something like that on here. Unless you attack the highlighted spot, your wound attempt is an automatic failure. See your rulebook for extended rules. So yes, I could just attack it and automatically fail.
And just get rid of that card.
I could. Want to just do that?
Well, because then
we're never going to hit it, are we?
Well, I'm just worried about if it stays in this corner.
Yeah, we're never going to hit it,
right?
So all right, let's go ahead and hit it.
I think you don't get rid of an AI since it was impervious. Oh, Slade had brought up a good point. That was an impervious card.
But we critically wounded it.
Slade, if we critically wound it, don't we get rid of one? Or no? Your attack shatters, or is the ability for taking it out is this?
Your attack shatters a transition scare covering a stone's face as much as persistent exposed back. Good question. We'll hold it right there.
Yeah, I'll hold it right here.
And I'm going to hit this thing just to get rid of these just to get rid of that card. I don't think we're ever going to get to that card, right?
Well, it could move, but if it doesn't move, it's going to make it a challenge.
Yeah, it's going to stay there.
Yeah. I think no still, but you get the... But you
get the ability to
That's
put that
kind of
card
what I
on
was
there. Okay,
thinking,
sounds good
right?
to me.
Because now
I'll
it's
take it.
easier to hit.
Yep.
So we still have, just so you know, we have 3 more AI cards left.
That's kind of a waste of a stone, but that's okay.
Wait, why?
Well, because you can do wounds to it.
Oh, that's true.
Never
remove
remove
AI
any
cards
from
from
impervious.
impervious.
Thank you, both of you.
Well, but we
Slay
made
and
it easier
Inquisitor
for the
Immune.
rest of the game to hit it.
Correct. Here we go.
So
Ready?
I'm okay with that.
Oh yeah, I guess you got a point. So
Yeah.
now instead of needing a 7 to hit it with my founding stone, I'm going
You
to
only need
a
a 6.
now.
And if you're on the back, you'd only need a 5.
5. Yep.
Yeah.
Here we go. See how we do here. I got a 6.
Well,
that
we'll
hits
take
1.
that. We'll
So
take
that's just
that.
going to discard this card.
Yeah, because well, you got to read the failure.
So, this is going to suck.
Sorry, Drew.
Failure.
By the way, I knew that was going to happen.
I hate you. Several eyes glare, their irises spinning angrily. Perform the basic action targeting the attacker. The attack gains +1
See,
damage.
remember Drake was saying everything was attacking him?
Colin, why did you make me do it? Oh, just get rid of the card. Totally.
I mean,
Okay, everybody who ever talks about me being the traitor mechanic. Oh, here comes Barrett the traitor. Then it calls. I quote, I knew that was going to happen.
It's just because I just watched your playthrough and you did this exact thing. And so I knew this was going to happen.
I knew that was going to happen, he said. Okay.
But I knew it was going to be a challenge to get rid of that card. And I thought, well, if anybody could take it, it's Drake.
If anybody could talk me into it, it's Colin. Okay. 2 speed, 3 accuracy, 2 damage. Hit me.
Oh, yeah, that's right. A 3. See, I'll miss with both dice.
You better.
These are yours. These are your not as good ones. I want the ones.
No, those
over
roll
here.
critical hits.
Oh, that's right. Switch it.
Roll these. These have
Switch it.
never hit anything.
Okay, all right. There we go.
A 1 and a perfect hit. I can dodge that perfect hit.
Well, you can dodge the
No,
perfect
I
hit.
can't. I got no survival.
Oh, no.
Where's it hit me? Oh, this is going to be bad, Colin.
Okay, you ready? You ready?
Not the head.
Not the head.
Not the head.
Drake, not the head.
The
That's the hand.
hand.
That's okay.
Well, I'm going to take...
But it deals 2 damage.
No, it deals 3.
Wait, why?
Read the bottom
yeah.
card here. +1 damage. I knew this was going to happen, he says.
Well, I just knew something was going to happen. I didn't know it was going to do
so
that.
I'm going to I have to take 3 damage. I only have 1 left in my... Let's see if... Oh my gosh, I forgot these are the same.
But one of them works, and you can just put it on top of that one.
There you go. Move all this junk. There we go. So I have to fill in not only my heavy, which knocks me down, which is going to be super
Drake
sweet.
likes to. He
He's
likes to lay
He's
down.
just going to take another nap. Big nap guy.
Hands are for noobs.
Hands are for noobs.
I
She means
totally
hands,
agree.
Right. Then what's going to happen is he's got to roll on the hand death table. I was going to actually photocopy this, but
Hey, do you know
had
that
the
I
book.
actually have a D100 I was going to bring?
You don't need a D100.
I
you
know,
need a
but
D10.
it's fun.
Oh yeah, it could be fun. Okay. I need to roll a D10.
Oh, it's only a D10.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I gotta the chances of me dying are only one. Okay, it's a good one.
Yeah.
Okay.
You want a high number, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
I do.
That's why I gave you the die that rolls crits.
Ready? I got a 6.
Okay,
That might not be too
6.
bad. Contracture. The arm will never be the same. Suffer -1 permanent strength or permanent accuracy. This injury is permanent and can be recorded multiple times. I gain a bleeding token.
Okay, so tell me what all that means.
We're going to go through each little step here. First, we're going to take our magic card here. And we have -1 accuracy. That's been so good. This guy's going to be in there. This guy's going to go in the crapper real quick.
Drake.
So up here we
Tis
got
but
all
a
our
flesh wound.
stats. I'm going to put -1 for accuracy. That's going to help him.
So now that means he has to roll a 7 to hit.
In the arms, we got contracture. See these things here? I'm going to put a little mark there. And we can maybe start counting the contractures he gets in his arms as we go forward in the game. And I get a bleeding token. That's fantastic.
What does the bleeding token
If
do?
you get 5 bleeding tokens, you die.
Oh, well, he's still 1/4 alive.
He's 1/4.
What does the contracture do then? Is the contracture
That's
the
it.
fact
I
just
get
the
-1 penalty. Why couldn't I take in a brain trauma? At least I would have been less. No, wait. What's he got? He's got suffer brain damage. No, he didn't suffer brain damage. He suffered arm damage. Okay. Everything's fine.
Everything's okay. See, Drake said everything's fine.
Everything's fine. We're
Everything's
good. We're
fine.
good.
Okay,
That's a
now
flesh wound.
you need to give me the monster activation.
I need to give you this card, and I need to tell. I'm going to need to tell you where to shove it.
Okay, I knew it had a failure, but I didn't know it was that bad. I'm sorry.
I didn't even know it had a
I'm
failure.
sorry.
That's okay. I'm going to go run in the blood pool.
He's
Hang
just
on.
faking it.
That's right. I'm just faking it.
Give me the monster.
Well, monster
activation.
controller now goes to Kate, I believe, right?
Yeah, to Kate. To Kate.
Are you sure he doesn't have survival? No, he used it on the first attack.
Yeah, remember you used it on the first attack, Drake. You used it on that first attack.
Yeah. Looking back on it, not one of my strong moments.
It's okay. We've had a few of those in this game so far. But that's right.
Oofda.
All right, so this is Kate. Kate has pick a target, closest threat. So now you're talking about the knocked
thank
down
gosh,
person.
I'm not
Drake.
I'm not a threat.
Yeah. All right. It's move into range and attack. So the move is 6, only rolls 1 die. Its accuracy is 7+. It deals 1 damage.
So its range is 6. It's a ranged attack. So Colin is a traitor. That's right. Colin is a traitor tonight. Look at it this way. If Drake gets enough contractures for his arms, he can scratch his back without having to stretch.
That sounds amazing. Oh, Drake said he thought he started with 10 survival.
No, not today.
How about one survival, not 10.
Okay.
If the monster attacks with 10+ speed, it has fired off too many of its... Okay, it does not attack with 10+ speed.
No.
Oh, it says this gains +1 attack for each card in the monster's wound stack. We've wounded him 4 times. 1, 2, 3, 4. So this will be 4, adding +4. So it's a speed of 5. Right?
Yep.
Okay, I saw this card too. This card's brutal.
I love how he remembers these cards more than I have.
I literally just watched your playthrough. You played it 11 months ago, man.
I did play 11 months. It's really been almost a year since
Yes, it's been 11 months.
Oh my gosh.
According to the video. Okay.
So
does it have to turn?
It has to turn, but not only that, it has to try to get as far away from the person and still be in range.
Oh,
That's kind of what it's supposed to do. So technically, it's going to kind of go this way because it wants to get close to here. Richard, thanks for covering this game. Truly a great boss battler with fascinating mechanics. I'm also a big fan of Aeon Trespasati. I am also a big fan of Aeon Trespasati. Great game. I need to get that more at the table, too.
Yes.
All right. So,
one at a time, though. One at a time.
Right. 1, 2, 3. Let's hear 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So from what I understand, it's going to move to about here, I think. And then it'll be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, one more. Right here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. If I remember right how the range works. Now, notice he stepped on him.
Yeah.
He's super happy about that. So happy.
Did they just get knocked back 5 or something?
At least strength longer. No, yes, he's going to get knocked back, and he's going to get...
He will be a threat soon, Drake. He will be a threat soon.
So he's going to get knocked back this way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Oh, that same way?
There. Yeah.
Same way?
Because he got stepped on and moved over there.
Okay.
No, I don't believe he takes any damage. I think he just gets
I think
stepped
knocked back unless, you fall off or something?
Yes,
you don't
or collide with something.
Yeah, you collide. You didn't collide with it.
No, which is half the battle.
All right, so I got to roll 5 dice against you.
You might as well bring the dice tray in here.
Yeah, we might have to do
my The good news is it's a 7+.
Yeah, it's like us when we attack.
Right.
We have 4. Do you got one more over there? Yeah, I got one right there.
Yes, I do.
All right.
One might be on the ground already.
7+.
Here, let's put it right.
Oh, they can't see right there. There we go. All right, misses.
How'd we do?
Oh, 1. I hit on all but 1. 2. No, that's a 3. 1, 2, 3. So I hit on 3.
How much damage did that do?
Only 1.
Only 1. Okay.
1 damage for each of those.
Fantastic. Roll me 3 hit locations. I've got 1 survival.
Okay. Let's see. I've got 2. Where's the other die? Okay, I'll just roll this.
Get my death thing here. That's not missing, Colin.
That is not missing.
Colin is not helping me out here.
Unfortunately. Okay, I got a foot and what is that?
It's a body.
Okay, you got a armor there.
No.
Oh, don't you?
No, I got a loincloth. Guess where that is?
Oh, wait. It's
not the body.
Oh, it's waist. Gosh darn.
You have to roll 1 more.
Okay.
And the body.
And the body.
Okay, so we got 2 bodies and what is that? The
2
foot?
bodies and the foot.
Okay, that's fantastic.
You're gonna dodge something, right? Rose can dodge something.
Yeah, I'll dodge the one to the body. So I take a light wound to the foot and a light wound to the body. So I'm gonna fill those in on my little sheet here, just like that. There we go.
That stunk.
That was something.
That stunk.
That was good.
You know, that card's done.
Well, let's see here. Did I do any brain trauma? No. So I didn't get any points towards that.
Okay, so now you stand up, though. Drake stands up.
Drake stands up.
Yeah, with the real Drake, please stand up.
He's super excited about that.
And can you go back farther on the board so they can see Drake?
I sure can.
Yes. Okay, so Drake is over here.
Drake is over there.
So I did not attack Kate, which is a good thing. All right. So do you want to have Drake go first? Colin is way out of. There's no way he can get in range. Oh, should Colin do that concentrate thing then? He
Yeah,
has
give
no
it a shot.
damage.
That's a great idea.
What did the? Do I have to even do anything? Because it
Nope.
said
You
I
just
had to
can't-
concentrate, and then I can get a permanent +1 evasion.
Yeah, that's fantastic.
That's all I'm doing for my action.
That's really good.
Yeah, I think that's what I'm going to do. So with +1 evasion, I just read a +1 in my evasion thing.
Yep.
Plus.
Well, you have to wait. You can't get attacked this turn either.
Oh, I can't get attacked.
Right.
Well, I'm kind of far away.
Right.
So wait, I have to assume that I'm not going to get attacked, or
Right.
okay. Wait, I'm going to give him a second. He's looking. What are you looking up?
I just want to make sure collision. I think we did a collision, right? Just go flying, right?
Oh, knockback. You're thinking knockback.
Knockback is 5. Then collision, I think you just need to knock down. So it's 5 versus collision. Yeah, knockdown. Okay, good.
Okay.
That's what I thought. He was flying back 5 spaces and gets knocked down.
All right. So you're telling me that if I want to get the +1 permanent evasion,
Yes.
I have to concentrate
Correct.
and then hope I don't get attacked.
Correct.
And if I don't get attacked,
I'd run away, fly,
And fling my stone.
Well, fair Drake, that'd be the way to do it. There's a lot of not things to hit here. Okay,
so then I'm going. That's what I'm going to do.
that's what you're gonna do.
That's all I'm going to do because I'm too far away. I can't get even in range.
Well, Rose is gonna go try to hit.
Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is probably gonna end in sadness. All right, we'll see how this goes. Let's see if I can even go to where she is. And see
Okay.
if this
What do you
works.
roll? 1 die hitting on.
Something like-
Remember, it's -1 to its evasion, so
I
it's
get
only a
2
6.
dice. Come on, I still have 2 hands.
Oh, that's right.
Okay. And that's the deal. Instead of waste, the icon should be called kick him in the dinger. Kick him in the dinger icon. It's more accurate in
I
description.
can
That's
see
right.
Colin running further away. Yes, I'm going to keep running the other way.
Further away from the crocodile. I got a 2 and a 3.
That's
Those don't hit.
That's a miss and a
Both
miss.
those miss.
Yeah.
Those failed. Okay. So I have
Drake should go in next, right?
don't like the gator's angle. Yeah, I don't like the gator's angle. He's going to roll over
Yeah,
people.
he's going to roll. Well, you can run in front of him.
1, 2, 3, 4 right there.
Okay.
Now, I have -1 accuracy for some
2,
reason.
3, 4, 5. Okay, and Kate will still be able to get in.
Kate,
you know.
does Kate want to go first or want me to go first?
Well, no, I want Drake to go first. He's going to get rolled over.
That's a good idea. Okay. So he has -1 evasion, but I have -1 accuracy.
now you
So I
need-
need still need a 7.
Is it 7, not a 6? I
No.
thought that it was
The
a
6 is for wounding. You're going to find your accuracy on your weapons.
I'm so sorry.
No, that's okay. You're perfect.
All right, so it's a 7 that he has to do because
Yes.
of the -1. Okay.
And I got an 8 and a 7.
Oh,
This could be really
Drake!
good or really bad. We'll see how this
boy.
goes here. I get to, I love juicy jowls. I should probably figure out how to talk here. Oh, and I got super dense snouty wouty.
Salted snout.
Oh boy, here he goes. Okay, he's going to fly away.
Well, you definitely want to do this one, right?
Yes,
First?
you want to do that one first.
Critical
use this.
wound. So now you're dealing. You only need a 5 for this because you
5.
still have the +1
Yes,
damage.
I still have +1 damage there. I got an 8. Yes! Oh yeah, that's a wound.
Okay, so now with these cards that I have, that's only a discard pile. Do I shuffle
You
them?
shuffle all those up and discard one randomly.
Because we only will have 2 left, man.
Good, do
Okay,
it.
All right.
Oh my
2
gosh,
left.
I might get out of this with all my limbs. Okay, I got contracture.
Come on, critical wound, man. Critical wound.
If I get a critical, that would be absolutely fantastic here. I need a critical wound
Critical
on this.
wound.
Oh, that makes me sad.
Okay, it rolls.
No, but
without
it's going to
turning.
roll all over the place. Here we go.
Can you roll him?
He's going to roll this
way?
way. 1,
Oh, well,
2.
thank you.
So he's going to go, whoa, 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 whoa. Okay, well, that's really, it was going to be epic, but they can't even see it. Let's try again.
Can you do the, there we go.
There we
Okay,
go. So
now
he's going to go rolly,
Salted
rolly,
snout
rolly,
and
rolly,
juicy
rolly,
jowls.
rolly.
Worst McDonald's menu
Rolly,
ever.
rolly, rolly. Here we go, right over here. That's where he is. Yeah, tell me about it, Steve.
Oh, that's awesome. Okay, now Colin would have been able to attack.
Yeah. Too bad. Way to go. That's okay.
That's okay. A permanent +1 evasion seems awesome.
I think that's awesome. Do you want to drink from the blood pool?
Maybe. Do you think I should?
I don't
really
know.
want
Do
to
you
get
like
her
ins-
another 3. Another.
Do
She
you
already
like
has +1.
insanity?
No, she already has 2 insanity. If she goes 3, she could be insane.
Yeah, okay, then no.
If I have her go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Sure.
Okay.
Yeah, get her up here.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then she hasn't taken.
Draw
any
that
wounds.
closest in range.
Yeah.
Yes. Here we go. Make me go insane, Kate says.
I maybe should have done that. Oh, maybe I should do. No, I'm
Okay.
not. Kate, I'm going to be good to you this time. All right, you're
I
going
have to be the monster
and
controller,
that has
right?
to be Derek. Or,
Drake. Drake.
All right, you only have
Definitely
2.
drink. They're all saying drink. You want to go back and drink?
Oh, come on, they're saying drink. Let's
Why
drink.
don't you move to the middle and drink?
Drink.
There you go.
Oh, okay. All right.
You
want
get
me to move in the
+1 to
middle?
your +1
Oh,
to your roll.
yes.
Here, use the gold
Use
die.
the gold die is the
gold
best
die,
one.
gold die, best die. What'd you get?
I got a
Nope,
6
you got
+1 is a
6 +1
7.
is 7.
What is that?
That's the blood pool here. I think you just get some insanity here.
4
It
to a
says.
10. The blood is warm. Gain plus star insanity,
So you
so
get
1.
plus 1 insanity. There
That
you go.
warm blood. I'm
Now,
at 3 now.
I will also say
Tastes like chocolate
that
milk.
because of that, all of these people have now doomed poor Rose to an attack. Go for it.
Wait, why?
Because I'm sure it's going to say closest threat or
Oh,
something.
yeah.
Wait, Colin playing Kingdom Death Monster? That's right.
Yes, I am doing it.
Oh, no, Colin.
What? Threat with the most tokens in range.
Well, you got a token, don't you?
I thought that I got rid of the token because I had to get rid of the token to do the...
Let's see if they have to
no.
get rid of it to concentrate. Oh, I don't have that card anymore. Multiple, critical wound, sparkling, I don't know. He could have drink, then move. No, he moved in the center of the board.
Yeah, I moved to the center of the board.
Yes,
but-
drink from the blood pool. All the cool kids are doing it. That's right. All the cool kids. So he's going to threat with the most tokens in range. Now, the thing is, Drake also has a token. I don't know if they count this as a token because he's got a blood token.
Yeah.
You've got an accuracy token. She's got a +1 strength token.
Oh, she has a +1 strength. I thought I had to get rid of this token to get the +1
Perfect.
permanent.
Give it to me.
Okay.
We'll go with it.
I don't know. That's how I remember reading it, which is why I was losing.
Somebody says otherwise, we'll know.
Okay.
Yes, it's a token. Oh, the blood is a token.
Oh, the
Oh
blood
boy.
is a token.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 away over here. Here, take that away. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, like a whole ton. So it's going to go after Drake because it's a blood is a token.
Oh, it's this 21 damage
1,
one.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Turn. Eat.
If you are terrified or deaf, you cannot avoid this side. Otherwise, you hear the zealous and escape the bites. Reduce this damage to only 1. So it's only a 1 attack. Rolling.
I like how it says it's only 1 when I've crossed off almost everything on this guy already.
I believe in Drake. Isn't it better to just hammer 1 instead
I
of doing all
guess.
of them?
Go for it. Hit
Okay.
Drake. Let's go for it. What does Drake do?
Oh, a
He
6
hits
and a
him with
7.
6 and a 7.
That's
What do
2
you know?
damage.
That's 2 hits.
That's 2 hits.
Here, roll these. See what happens to me. Make sure they're nice to me.
Are there any nice ones?
No, they're 1 damage each to the head. Really, the head, man? Give me the head.
Head and the... Is that the body?
The body.
Okay.
Okay. Good news. I have only taken a 1 light wound to the body. Can I have my pencil back?
Oh, yeah, yeah.
There you go.
How did I get it?
I don't know.
I don't know.
So I haven't taken a hit to the head yet. So we're gonna cross that off. Guess what happened to Drake? He fell down.
Even
And then the
he get
body.
knocked down again.
I'm gonna take one of the body too.
Is he really getting knocked
Oh
down?
no, that's Rose. Hold on a second. Let me get the right person here.
Oh.
This could be even worse. Let's see how this goes. Oh no, it's okay. It's okay. Same deal. We haven't taken any hits to the head yet. So we're gonna take 1 to the head. We're gonna take 1 to the body here. Let's see. Where's the body? There's the body. Oh, you know what I just noticed?
What?
Oh no, I have 1 torment. That's good. Not what.
Stay alive, Drake. You can do it.
Oh my gosh, Drake is. Oh, Drake. Oh, I get +1 insanity because I'm the monster controller and I hit myself.
Oh. So what's your insanity now?
2.
2. Yeah.
Awesome. Drake, stay alive. Okay. That's the end of the monster. It's our turn.
Wait, didn't you take a heavy? Wait, if it's a heavy wound, don't you have to draw some?
I got knocked down. No, I get knocked down.
That's it?
That's it.
You don't have to draw.
No, not yet. If I take another one, then it's
okay.
bad news.
Okay. All
Is
right,
this a
I'll put-
playthrough of Kingdom Death or a coloring inside the lines with Drake tutorial? Oh, synchronic action at both. Thanks you so much. I missed the synchronic attack.
Oh, it's hitting 2.
It's hitting both of
Okay.
us.
Oh, it's hitting both of your
yes.
characters?
So Rose does also take the damage to her head and her body. So she's going to get knocked down.
She gets knocked down too?
Yes. I wonder if I should dodge the head. No, I think we'll be okay. They're all falling on the ground.
Yes,
I think it was. Thank you, Slay. I missed that.
Yes, it says
The
it's
flesh wound I've had worse. That's right. Flesh wound I've had worse. Yes, so the way synchronic attacks work is it will attack everybody in that place that covers anywhere in there, but it's just 1 roll. And
Yeah.
that roll then will be, then the survivors determine what they
things
want
with
to
it.
do about
Yep.
that roll.
So now you're both knocked down,
Super good.
and now both of my characters are way too far away to attack. 1, 2, 3, 4. Nope, can't get there.
He likes looking at the sky.
Okay.
Contemplating life works.
What if? All right. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Perfect.
And that's. Can I do an action as a move? Can I move
No.
twice or no? Maybe I don't want to be in
I think
this
you're
roll.
fine.
I'll be there. Okay.
You're great.
And then 1, 2, 3, 4. Can she drink from the blood again?
Yeah.
I don't know if she wants to do that. She's already 3 in.
She's fine.
Okay. 5.
Welcome to the nap club.
All right. So then I'll get the Colin gets
Colin
the,
gets the monster controller.
maybe
There you
I
go.
can have him attack me
Yep.
here.
There you go.
All right. Flip our AI card. Closest threat in range. Oh, that is Kate. 1, 2, 3. Yes.
No, they're both 3.
Oh, they are? Then I'm gonna have it be me.
Okay.
Okay. Then it says move into range and attack.
Oh, this is the one where he shoots
+1 speed for
from
each
range.
card. Oh, okay. So it's gonna move back. Gosh, this range is obnoxious.
It is.
And so it's actually going to attack me for
A billion.
1, 2,
Give me
3,
that die
4,
box.
5,
My turn
6.
this time.
6 dice this time.
That
Oh,
revenge is so
man.
sweet.
6, but I do gain +1 insanity, right?
Oh, you also have +1 evasion.
Oh yeah. What does that mean?
That means when he tries to attack you,
He needs an 8
Yep.
to hit me.
1, 2, 3. I need to get I need to get what?
Well, it's a 7, but you're telling me with my +1 evasion, it's 8.
Yes.
Okay.
So I get 7 attacks.
No, you get 6. 1,
6.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6.
Ready, Josh? Here we go.
All right.
Good
No
time's coming.
8s. No
I need
8s. No
all
ammunition.
8s. I got 1.
Ah.
And I get to roll one more die.
Oh, dang it.
Roll the red one. No,
It's a miss.
it's a 7.
All right.
Only 1. Ready?
Now I have to roll this die to see. Oh, you have to roll
I
it.
hit you in the head.
Okay, I'm definitely gonna use my survival.
Bonk.
Dodge.
Heado.
Get rid of that. Okay.
Good work.
All right. That wasn't terrible.
No, it wasn't too
And
bad.
then you guys stand up.
Yes. And now, see, now we know what it has left.
Yeah.
The only thing
So-
it has left is the 21,000 thing
And
the
the hail of fingers. So
The hail of fingers stinks.
well, both of them stink
of them
because this
stink
one
really
hits
bad.
multiple people in the
my
front.
gosh, yeah.
So we want to get behind it, and then this one is ranged, so it's going to move away from people.
Right.
So because
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I can get behind it with what's left of Drake.
activate Drake,
2,
please.
3, 4, 5.
Wait, can't you
activate
go right
Drake.
here? Because it's not here.
Oh,
Is that
sure, there you
okay?
go.
Yeah. Okay.
It's
When do you think you'll get
it
around
has
to
2
painting
horrible
the
cards
board?
left. Yeah. When do you think you'll get around to painting the board, man? I primed it last night. I primed it last night. So my goal, actually, with the board is this weekend is to actually glue all these in, and then once they're glued in, I'm going to wash this entire board. Then I'm going to dry brush it white, and then I'm going to start using contrast paints on all the cool
Are
parts.
you going to do
of
it
this.
as a live stream?
I might work on it as a
Yeah,
live
at least a
stream
part
little
of
bit.
it.
Yeah,
That'd be
that's
pretty
my
cool.
goal.
That'd be pretty cool.
That's my goal. So that's my goal is to get working on this. I was hoping to have this painted by the time we started, but he gave me a week.
Yeah, I did give you a week. I'm so sorry. I was
That's okay.
excited.
I'm
I'm
excited
already
for
having a freaking blast.
Okay, I need to hit this thing.
Come on. You need now, it's a -1 for evasion, and you're in the back, so it's -2.
And I have -1 accuracy.
So that's +1.
So
So
I'm
one minus
+1.
1. So normally needs a 6, so you only need a 5.
I did 5. Come
5.
on, Drake. 1.
One hit. One hit.
Here we go.
Don't be it. Don't be it. Okay, it's still good.
Pale Flynn.
All right.
Nope, let's see if I can read that right. Pale Finn. pale Flynn.
I don't even know.
Pale Flynn.
I don't even know what you just said, but that was awesome. Come on, hit him.
Pale Flynn.
Why,
All right.
Baron? Why?
Okay, let's see if we get him. It's a wound. Boom, boom.
All right.
And
all
so
right.
its reflex goes
Wait,
up.
so now I'm going to shuffle these up, right?
Yep,
So we don't
shuffle
know.
up,
Come on.
discard one of those.
Which one do we want to get rid of?
Neither one.
Either
We're gonna-
one stinks. We're getting rid of this
both
one. Okay.
A painting bit of the board would be great. I will do it.
No.
I will do it. I will do it.
No crit, but we do have a reflex.
Yeah, but it says here the monster flips upside down and glides on its wiggling
Oh.
fingers. Move 2 spaces forward, then cranes its neck around and winks at the attacker, and it suffers 2 brain damage.
Wait, only one? Oh, +1. But isn't that good? You want brain damage.
No, I want insanity. So it's going to move 2, right?
So yeah, it says move 2 spaces forward,
So it's going to go 1, 2,
which actually we like.
and
And it's
turn
going to
around,
turn around
and
it's
wink.
going to wink, and then you suffer 2 brain damage.
2 brain damage. Well, guess what? Drake had 2 brain damage. Or Drake had 2 insanity, so he's still okay.
Yeah, he's at 0, but that means
at
he
0.
become terrified very
But
soon.
he can become terrified.
Wait, if he's at a 0, when a survivor has 0 insanity, they gain the terrified survivor status card. So you have to grab that right now.
Drake is super screwed.
Yeah, because that's the moment you have 0. That's just his, right? Because that's always
Immortal
out.
presence.
Yeah.
Is that what it says on there?
Yeah, it says when a survivor, it has this exclamation point, and it says when a survivor has 0 insanity, they gain a terrified status card.
Perfect. All right.
Right?
I'm
Do you
0.
agree?
Yep. 0 insanity. I got 0 insanity.
This does say actually when you would gain insanity from a brain trauma. Was that what this was? It said
No,
they-
from a brain trauma. A brain trauma is when you're going to roll against. Basically, what that's doing is preventing you from gaining back insanity.
Okay.
Because. Yes.
Okay.
All right. Come on, guys. We can kill it. Basically, what I'm trying to say is a lot of the trauma, brain trauma rolls. The brain trauma is like a critical wound roll for like your head, hands. This one's for your brain, and that one's saying that you get other things instead.
All right. So explain to me
How to kill this?
Tooth and nail. So I mean, or tooth and fist.
Fist and tooth. Oh, that's right. You threw your stone.
Oh yeah. Or should I have Kate go? I'll have Kate go first.
Why don't you go get him? Give your fist and stone. What's the worst that can happen? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Get him.
Okay. All right. So I need now that one. I need an 8 plus, but I'm in the back.
Correct.
So it's a 7 plus.
Yes.
And he has -1 evasion, so it's a 6 plus.
Yes.
And I still roll 2 dice. 6 plus.
Drake doesn't act very terrified. He acts more like a possum.
That was so good. Oh my gosh. That hurt my stomach.
Oh my God. If you saw Gator wink at me, I would lose some sanity too. That's probably true. It has to wink. It has to wink.
Okay, so 8 is my accuracy, -1 because of
Beacon's back's at 7, -1 is 6.
6. So
Need 6.
6s. Oh,
That's a double
1 and a 1.
That doesn't hit anything.
Okay,
Colin.
I
Here, get
punched
your other guy
nothing.
in here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Get her back in here.
Okay, so she is now. What does the +1 strength do?
That's going to help you when you have to wound the monster.
Okay, so she's attacking with.
You want to do fist and tooth? You want to use the stone?
I want to use a stone.
Go
So
the stone.
What do I need then? A 5
You need 5.
instead of a 6.
Yes.
All right.
You
I got
1.
a 6, so that's 1 hit.
Here we go.
All right, blushing foot knuckles.
Oh, that's going to stink.
Well, I'm gonna hit it. I'm gonna wound it. Compulsive.
Yes, please wound it.
Yeah. So if I wound it, I need because she has +1 strength,
Yes.
and it has for
6 toughness.
So it's a 5 then. I only
Yep,
need a
and then
5.
your founding stone gives you an extra one, so
so
you
it's
need
a 4. Okay, yeah, that's a 4.
Yes.
4. How about a 3?
That doesn't wound it.
Okay. So explain what happens now.
Well, now it rolls on top of me. That's not
And
too
you-
tough to explain.
You haven't gone yet. Oh, dang it.
No.
So, 1, 2, 3,
Yep.
and then 1, 2, 3. Right here?
3, it's going to kind of go 1, 2, 3, then go 1, 2, 3, and then 1, 2, 3.
Oh,
It's
all
right
the way
here.
over there. And then
Yep.
you get knocked back.
I get collision, right? Is that what it says?
Yeah, and you get knocked back 5, right?
Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Knockback and collision, is that what it says in there?
The monster rolls without turning. Full move monster to the left. On collision, survivors suffer 1 + 1 damage. I didn't read that part. What? You suffer 2 damage.
Oh my gosh,
On a
you're kidding?
collision, on collision, survivor suffers,
So basically, I don't go anywhere. I just get knocked down, and he rolls over the top of me.
and you just took 2 damage.
Took 2 damage. Roll where it goes. Guess who saved their survival?
Rose, the hand.
No. Okay, try this again. You only have to roll 1 of those
Oh, I have to roll 1 of them.
Yeah.
No, it says 2 damage. It's level +1.
to one place. It's not. You only have multiple hits. It's just 1 damage.
Oh, got it.
One place. Good. Right to the waist. Hey, I got armor there.
Finally, we have armor.
Oh my gosh, got armor there. I'm going to take the hit to the waist, and I've got a light wound.
See,
I'm
look at
gonna
that. I was
do
trying to
there.
help you.
So I got white wound on the waist. I don't have any armor there. Don't look at her. All right. Got scrap.
Dang nabbit. Okay.
That did not go well.
No.
Oh boy.
So did we all activate? I went, she went, Drake went, and she got knocked over, so she can't go.
Correct.
So then it's
It's its turn.
okay, which
Please,
means it is
pull-
and now Rose's turn.
Rose's turn. Okay, now please, let's see here. It could either be, it's either going to shoot things at us, it's going to shoot a ton of things at us because there's every card is in the
Oh
deck.
my gosh.
Or it's going to do that 21, it's going to run over here and
just mutilate two
two people. Ready?
No.
Let's see what it's going to do. Oh, it's coming over here.
Okay.
Threat with the most tokens in range.
Well, Kate has 1.
Then it's Kate. All right, let's see if we can get there. It's going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, then turn this way.
Yep. And what happens to your character?
Well, my character gets sent into next week.
Is it knocked back?
I think I'm going to be knocked back over here because that's where I would have been, because it came through this way. So I
pushing
think
you
it
that
goes
way?
that way.
Okay. And then but the nice thing is though, it only attacks in the front 3 areas. So
Unless you want me to move it here.
No.
No, okay, got it.
Why would I put it there? Because then would hit Colin.
Because I'm the monster controller.
Well, you decide, I guess.
No, we're good.
Okay.
Unless you want to account.
No.
Okay,
I was
well,
not
does it
the
help any of
Kate.
your things over there?
I guess actually if I'd suffered damage, which I haven't suffered damage, I gain 1. But I'm okay waiting to level up my
You don't
fear.
need to suffer the damage?
I'm sure I'll gain fear throughout this thing.
You'll
Okay.
get some? Okay.
So she is not terrified, which is good. So this would normally deal 21 damage. Instead, it's only dealing 1. You roll 3 dice.
Oh my gosh! Thank goodness this is not attacking. What's his
Drake?
name? Drake.
It needs a 3+.
No, you had 2 speed.
2 dice.
2 speed.
2 dice.
2
Sorry,
speed.
with a 3+.
3+. Here we go. Come on, get him. Or I mean, miss. No,
Oh,
2 hits.
how about 2 hits? Okay.
Drake has a bleeding token. Yes,
but
he does.
that's
but he's
1
farther
token.
away.
Kate also has 1 token. Okay,
Yes.
so go ahead and roll on 2 body
I think
hits,
that's
right?
farther away, right? Oh wait, who has the bleeding token?
Drake does, way over here.
Oh, okay, he's way over there.
Yeah. I was closer, or Kate was closer.
Ready?
Yeah.
Take a hit, double hit to the head.
Okay. Yeah. Did I use her survival? I don't think I did. Nope. So I'll use 1 to stop. Or did I use that? I think I did use that because this eraser is not great. So I think that means I get an H.
Yep. So you
heavy.
get knocked down.
And then with the second one, I have to draw on something. And Kate might.
Nope, you're not drawing. You're rolling.
Or rolling. Yeah.
Keep on rolling.
What do I roll?
I recommend high number on the head.
All right. Well, you know what I'm rolling is I'm rolling that gold
Roll
die.
the gold die.
Rolling the gold die. Zach, Kate, I'm so sorry. Oh, it's 6.
A 6. You want to
Okay.
read it for yourself?
No, read it to me. Read it to me.
All right, you ready?
All right, Kate, this is what's happening to you.
Deaf.
Is she deaf?
You won't hear it coming. Suffer -1 permanent evasion. This injury is permanent and can be recorded. Can be recorded once. Gain a bleeding token.
Okay, so now she's deaf. This will deal her 21 damage.
I know. We better not do that then, huh?
Holy moly, that will deal her 21 damage.
Then let's kill that, right?
Oh my gosh.
Oh, you have to check off the deaf box on your
I did.
character.
I already
okay.
did that. I
And
did
did you
that.
give yourself -1
Yes, -1
permanent
evasion.
evasion?
Yes.
Oh my gosh, our guys are gonna be awesome. We're taking a whole bunch of newbies into the next fight.
Well, dude, we can't seem to hit the broadside of a barn.
No, okay, my guy
You
stands up.
Kate still stays down.
Correct.
Okay. Why
Should
don't
I have terrified boy run in here and attack something? Here you go.
Have
He's
the
so scared.
possum go. Have the possum go. And he'll just lay down flat. Okay.
Oh my gosh. I almost feel like, yeah, that's Baron's luck. You like that? I did pretty good.
Come on. Come on.
We
I
need to hit
believe
this
in you.
thing. All right. I don't even know how I'm just going to roll these dice. Hopefully it's something to get. I got 3 and a 9. A
Okay,
9.
well, 9
I'll
will
take
work.
the 9. Here
A
we
3
go.
doesn't work.
So we got, oh, I got the pale fin base.
Okay, come on. Come on.
No reflex. Come on, not brain damage again.
Oh, it's brain damage.
Oh, no, I got to critically hit this thing.
Do a critical wound, man. Critical.
Oh,
wait.
I'm so sorry,
Use the
Drake.
gold die, man.
Gold die. Here we
gold
go,
die.
Drake. We need to
Okay?
get. We need a
critical so bad.
Oh, we need a critical to spend. Does her knowledge give systemic pressure?
That's her knowledge.
Oh my gosh, it does.
Wait, what does that? What does that mean?
What's your knowledge up there? Hunger.
It says +1 systemic pressure.
You're not deaf anymore.
What am I?
You have an intracranial hemorrhage
Oh, because it's
because it adds 1 to the roll or subtracts 1 from the roll, so it makes it you are
well,
actually.
she's not deaf. but
No,
what
she's
is-
not deaf anymore.
What is the whatever?
You can no longer use or gain any survival. This injury is permanent and can be recorded once. You gain a bleeding token.
Okay, so she still has the bleeding token.
Yep, but she
She
can't
doesn't have -1 evasion. Dude, this eraser is the worst.
use mine.
Thank you.
Okay, I still need a critical hit here.
Oh my gosh, that actually erased it. That was nice.
I'm just bleeding into my brain. That's right. Don't worry, Kate. Everything's great. Is
That's
that
way better than being deaf.
Gosh, is
That is way better than being deaf. Okay?
Really? You can't gain survival. That's terrible.
Well, okay, that's true too. That
She
does
has
suck.
been lobotomized.
Oh
Pretty
my
much it.
gosh.
She has now become the. She's basically going to be the civilization's cook.
Lol.
I did not get a critical wound, but I did wound him.
Okay, you did wound him, so that
Yep.
means this card is gone.
Yep. Reflex. Moving space forward 2. Goes 2 spaces. 1, 2. Oh boy, this is gonna be bad. 1, 2. No, it's gonna send her flying. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This way she's already knocked
Can
out.
you push it up a little bit so you can see? No, not that.
And then that.
But yeah, sorry.
There we go.
So
that
where's
better?
Kate? Kate is way over
Yeah,
here.
Kate's under lobotomy.
Okay. And then it
Winks
says
at me again.
it winks, so they suffer +1 brain damage, so 2 damage, 2 brain damage.
So now it's my turn to roll on the super thing. So stroke is better than death. Well, Mini Kate is probably staying at the village after this. It's probably right.
May I ask? Now we have no AI cards.
Yeah.
left. So what
The only thing
happens?
it's going to do is it's going to do its basic attack from now on.
Okay,
so we have
so
to
you
wound it
give
one
that
more
to me,
time.
and then as long as we still have Colin and Rose that can attack.
Yeah,
right?
but first I have to get
Yeah, I know.
royally bad.
Yes. You know what we should do is scan this.
That's what I was planning to do, but you had the book.
Oh, I'm sorry about that. No more adventuring for Kate. Oh,
more adventuring
that's
for
kind of
Kate.
sad. Kate, you've had a good run though, and you might need to be used as a backup sometimes, right?
Here we go.
All right.
Oh boy, brain trauma. Here we go.
Oh.
1.
This is for Drew, right?
Drake,
Or Drake, I mean.
Don't worry, this one's not too bad. It says mortal terror. No ifs, ands, or buts. The survivor is dead.
Oh, Drake said, what does his card do again? What's his knowledge card do?
Your knowledge card. If you take brain damage, you get to advance your thing, but you're dead.
Guess what? You're dead.
You're dead.
Possum Drake.
is
He's no longer. Does he
Possum
get removed
Drake.
from the board?
Wait, what's my card do again? Can we talk Colin into attacking? Oh my gosh. No, we're yeah, that was.
Why'd you use the bad dice? You should have
I
used the
did
gold
use the bad
die.
die. Oh,
You were
I
supposed to
didn't.
use this die.
I'll use that next time. Well, look on the bright side. This guy, we'll replace.
Do we get to put a
him.
carcass there now?
No.
Don't we? Oh, we can't loot the body?
No, you can't loot. What are you going to loot?
I want that stone. I gave up my stone. I want to
thing
do
is,
it.
we do get the stone, but you can't pick up the stone off his body during the fight.
Come on.
But that's an interesting. It's a great question.
You can't do that to our boy. Well, we
I'm
just
so
did.
sorry.
Okay,
Oh,
Drake
my God.
died. Kate's got a hemorrhaging head.
Oh my gosh. Colin's doing this great. He like sat down and meditated for a day and got like a +1 evasion.
+1 evasion.
On the bright side, Drake no longer has to worry about the -1 attack. That's true. That's
Okay,
right.
so Colin is going to attack next.
Oh my
Right?
gosh.
Oh no, wait. Rose should attack because Rose has a better chance of hitting. Because I'm only attacking with.
Fist and
Fist and
tooth.
tooth.
All right. What do I need?
I don't. I have such a hard time with this. You have a 7 on there, right?
Yes.
But he's a -1, so it's a 6. We
I
don't
need
get
a
the
6.
5 because we're not in the back.
I
Oh,
got
dude,
2.
that's 2 hits.
2 hits. That could be good. We'll see. I got bristling hip winkles.
Blushing.
Wrinkles,
And
and fleshy body. We're gonna go for the fleshy
Yes,
body.
please do the fleshy body.
Give me this thing.
Okay,
Oh,
you need
flea brain here.
what do you need to hit?
I need he has a 6 toughness, so I need +1 with my stone, so it's a 5.
It's a 5.
Ready?
Okay. We're never gonna wound this guy.
Monster lowers its jaw, opens its long tongue undulatingly hypnotically.
Undulating hypnotically.
Turn the monster to face the attacker and move back 3 spaces. 1, 2, 3. Okay? Then what? The attacker suffers the flea brain trauma. If they are mortally suffer frenzy. Okay. So I suffer the flea brain trauma. I think that means I like move like my entire movement and just like lay
You
down.
run away, don't you?
I'm pretty sure. Move me 5. Hold on a second. Move me 5 spaces along that board edge.
Wait, because you didn't move, so you have to use the flea right now?
Yeah. No matter what. Even if I'd already moved before, I'm still gonna be moving.
Okay. Is Drake mostly dead or all dead?
he's
If he
super
is
dead.
LOL dead, you look through his pockets for loose change. I know.
Okay, so I am flea. You are knocked down and suffer knockback equal to your movement toward the closest board edge. Gain 1d5 insanity. Can you read me the adept thing?
What's the adept? Okay. When you would gain insanity from a brain trauma, your
Yep.
body stutters instead. Suffer 1 damage to a random hit location. So
Roll
you
it up.
suffer damage in your foot.
Oh, please tell me that. Oh boy. Okay, no, we're okay.
Okay, you're okay.
Oh my gosh, yes. I've got a heavy wound to the foot,
Okay, but
which means I'm gonna be knocked down.
you're
I'm
knocked
knocked down anyway.
Okay, you're knocked down anyhow.
Because flea made me knock down and
So
move.
really,
Oh my
if
God.
I can actually hit this guy,
Colin needs to hit and kill it.
yes.
If he
Okay.
doesn't, he gets hit.
1,
Because
2.
all the rest, there's no more threats on the board.
What are all you guys doing? You're all laying around. Oh.
Okay.
Okay. All right. So I'm rolling 2 dice.
Yep.
I have. What do I have?
I have a drink of water.
I have
coming my way.
nothing. So I have only an 8. I have
Mm-hmm.
to roll an 8 to hit, and there's no. Oh, but he's -1 advantage evasion, so it's a 7 to hit, right?
7 to hit.
I need that gold die. Give me that gold
Gold
die.
die.
Thank you. 7 to hit. 7 to hit. 7 to hit. How about a 1 and a 3?
Nope, that didn't hit.
Oh boy.
Howdy, howdy.
All
Ryan, good to see you. Thank you so much for joining.
So Colin's strategy is to run away and hide until the gator kills the others. Then he goes back to the village and tells how single-handedly he drove the gator and saved the. Exactly.
right.
That's what I was looking for. Apparently, it
Okay,
didn't work.
here's what happens.
Well, basic. So it's just going to stand there. If you're terrified, you're see. This is why you can't be terrified.
No, you don't want to be terrified.
But I'm
of
not
anything.
terrified.
No, you're not.
So it's rolling 2 dice, hitting on a 3+. Oh wait, who's the monster?
Oh, monster
activated?
Controller is now going to be.
It's going to be Kate.
Kate, because I have it up here.
So I can't attack Kate.
There you
It's
go.
got
Fling that so you can't fling the stone anymore.
I don't have a
Sounds
stone.
like sounds like Candy's D&D session. That's right. Here comes this alligator. You can't stop it.
Okay,
Ready?
so it says terrified, threat, and range. You do have a terrified. Somebody has terrified, doesn't they? Don't they?
You mean Drake, who's
Oh,
super
Drake
dead?
died. That's right. Okay, so then it is just me. All right,
It's
roll it up.
Close survivor. Yep, here we
2
go.
dice, hitting on a 3+.
3+.
Ow,
It's 2.
ow, I have no survival.
Uh-oh.
You're rolling on it?
Wait. Is it 3+?
Yeah,
And you have +1 in, evasion permanently now.
yes.
So I only hit you with 1
What'd you roll?
because I got a 3 and a 9.
That's a 5.
Well, I know, but I had a 3 and a 9.
Was it a
didn't
3 and a
I think
9?
it was a 3 and a 9.
I don't
We'll
remember.
find out when we watch it again.
Okay, well, we'll take it as a 3 9. It only hits me for 1.
Somebody can remind us. I think it was a 3 and a 9, and you get +1 evasion, so that means I need to. You get it's a 4.
You get a 4. Okay.
Does that make sense?
Yep, makes
Okay.
sense.
Let's roll it up. Yeah,
It was a 3 and 9. Okay.
You're hitting the body.
The body.
One
All right,
time.
I can take a light
One
wound
time.
in the body.
Thank you all.
Light wound. Hey, by the way, do these wounds persist? So if we use
No.
these characters,
We get to remove all that
so we
when we're
have
done.
to erase all
as long
of
as they're
this.
not permanent injuries.
Okay. The permanent ones though, you have to keep.
Your turn. We
Okay.
stand
Well,
up.
wait, stand up.
Yep. Why'd you hit him?
Well, you saw how well I could hit him in the front.
Well, I don't.
1, 2, 3. I can't get to his back.
No.
All right.
I highly doubt standing on the side of him
So
is a
I
good
need
idea.
a 7+ to hit.
Drake at least isn't terrified anymore. That's very true. Drake got on.
Got unalive while Colin was hiding on the other side of the board.
Pretty much.
All right. Okay. A 2 and a perfect hit.
There you go.
Okay,
Take it.
so
Here you
1.
go. Oh my gosh. It's vasodilated. Doesn't matter. Just kill it.
Okay. So what do I need to hit him?
Just roll. If you get a high number, if you get in the middle, we'll do some math. I have faith in you. Uh-oh.
What is that?
That's a 4.
I know. So
That's
is
not
that not
enough.
enough? How do you know
No,
it's not enough? What do I
Because
need?
we need a 6, and
Okay.
you got nothing.
Nothing.
for your
So I
thing.
needed a 6.
You need
It
a
says
6.
+1 luck when you attack with this weapon. What does that mean?
That means that you have an easier chance of getting a critical, but you still have to get to that wound threshold to do the critical.
Okay, the monster flips upside down and glides. It wriggles its fingers, moving 2 spaces forward, then cranes its neck to wink at you. So it's going to knock me down, and it deals me brain damage.
You're going to be flying to the back of the board here.
Okay.
And that's going to move forward 1, 2.
Well, I made it easier for you to attack it,
Yes.
maybe. But I take brain damage. However, I have insanity. So explain to me how that
So
works.
you're going to take brain damage. So you're going to take 2 brain damage, which then your insanity can.
So now my
negate it.
insanity is 0. So I
guess
get
what? You get the terrified
I'm
card.
terrified too. Oh man. Oh, I took damage though. When I did right when you suffer damage,
Yes.
I gain +1 of these. So
Nice.
I have taken the damage. Is that also damage?
No.
The brain damage?
No, that's different.
That's different damage.
I
Okay.
think it's what does your card say?
It just says when you suffer damage. So is brain damage considered damage?
We will find out shortly because I'm sure there's some experts in the chat that will let us know that.
Oh my gosh, we cannot take this guy out. He has 1 health left.
Then go get him. Kate, do it.
Um.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Okay, so Kate can attack. Should I just throw my stone?
You can't. 1, 2,
Why?
3, 4, 5. Right here, right in front, right under its mouth. Just jab the stone into its throat.
But you're saying I can't roll throw
because
my...
there's no critical on that. Oh, I guess there's criticals on this card. You could try. I don't know what this is.
I know.
Do you want to throw your...
No.
If you don't do it, I'll throw the stone.
Okay, all right. I think you should because you're so far
I'm so
away.
far away.
You can't hit it. Let me try and attack it. I
got
got
2 hits.
2 hits.
Okay,
For sure.
here's the first one. First one wouldn't have done it because
Okay.
that's not a
Oh, yeah?
critical hit. Okay, so
That one
good
wouldn't have
news.
either. So what's this failure? This reflex will move failure, bleeding wounds. The monster played its cat. Okay, bleeding wounds, pucker size.
Rip out its
All-
tongue, Kate.
Equal to the. So she would suffer 1 for this, and I'm gonna do this one first.
Yeah,
Because even
just
if she
don't.
fails-
Just kill it.
Well, what do I need? Tell me what I need, because then it helps me.
Okay, it helps
will
you?
the die
Okay,
to do it
it's
well.
got a 6 toughnness.
Okay.
You get 1 for your stone, right? So
5.
you need a 5. Did you get it?
No, I
you
got
got
a 1. Oh, Kate. Okay, so that one missed. So she will suffer damage, brain damage equal to her bleeding tokens, but that's
Okay.
okay. Her insanity is 3, so it just goes down to 2.
Oh, she's got so much
and
because
she can
drank
still
the blood.
attack, right?
Yep. So she missed that one. Let's see how she does against
Okay.
this one.
All right. We just need,
Now, if you would have had a fragile weapon, you'd lose this weapon if you when you attack.
because it's
this.
super dense.
Yeah.
Okay, but these aren't fragile weapons.
No.
Okay, stones aren't really fragile, are they?
You are amazing.
Thank you.
Where's it going?
At least it's going the right way. It's going towards you.
Is it?
Yeah.
No.
No, it's not. It's going away from you. You got to
Oh,
throw your stone.
gosh. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay, so for those keeping score, I'm over in this corner. This thing's way over here.
Kate just bathed in blood at this point between the pool and the brain blade. Yes. This is just
Really?
This is brutal.
That was
This
amazing.
is brutal.
I'm throwing this.
Okay.
I will tell you right now, this is the longest Prelude fight I think I've ever had.
I'm so sorry.
I can't remember the last time I lost a guy in a Prelude fight. Okay.
Well, I like to make it interesting.
My goal is for this to be a
If
critical
it doesn't have a
wound.
critical wound, it
Then
does
a critical
nothing.
wound, we're in Sad City.
Yes! Oh, thank goodness.
It says, gain 1 random
What is that?
resource.
Oh,
Where's his resources? Oh, right here. So I got a carved thing full of resources. Okay.
if the attacker's adjacent, they may plunge their hands through the opening in the flesh and drag out spoiling threads of viscera. No, we can't.
No.
If the attacker takes the plunge, no, you can't take the plunge. So
No.
none of that happens.
So I get none of the other stuff. But I have to archive this card.
I'll put mine over there.
It is
too.
over there too? Here you go.
Yeah,
Take your
here's
cards.
these
We're gonna, okay. Oh my gosh, that was amazing. Okay, that was a wow. Okay. I get a free one of these, so we have gotten ourselves pale flesh. And awesome. We have pale flesh.
I mean, we had to roll high 2 times in a row. That's not something that we're good at, apparently.
Normally we're not too bad at that.
I know, but apparently in this one.
Oh boy, here we
Yeah.
go. All right. If the attacker takes yeah, okay, we can do anything. Okay, we win. So that means we get resources.
Drake doesn't. Drake
does not win.
Is dead.
No.
Drake is dead. Hey, don't we get all XP?
Everybody who has beaten, who is alive still, is 1 XP.
Okay, and we put that in that hunt XP.
Correct. There is a hunt XP box on your chart. You're going to fill this up. When you get to here, you're going to activate Adopt a Philosophy.
Okay, you're going to
Okay.
activate Adopt a Philosophy. All
Right.
So both Colin and Kate gained 1 XP.
Oh, come on.
What?
Oh, yeah. Sorry. Colin rolls 1. Oh, I just. Yeah, yeah, he hasn't done anything.
What?
Rose, you did make it through your other survival. I didn't actually use it all.
I would like to mention something.
Oh, yeah? What are you going to mention?
I did do something.
Yep.
I don't
You
remember what I did.
meditated.
Oh, no, and I got rid of that card and made it -1 evasion.
That's true. You're also going to get rewards.
Okay.
Our rewards are 4 basic resources and 4 Crimson Crocodile resources. So for the Crimson Crocodile deck, we have 4 of these.
And you're telling me I should erase these wounds, right?
We'll do that when we get there.
Oh, okay.
That's part of the deal.
I'm doing it anyways
So, okay.
because
That was great. Just rub it in a little more. More drink.
I just came in at the end. Was the whole fight like this? Yeah.
It was something else.
The
It was
beginning
definitely
was okay.
worth watching. That's for
Yeah,
sure.
the beginning
Rub
was
it a little
okay, and
more,
the
yep.
end, oh my gosh, we couldn't hit anything.
It was super fun.
Yes.
The crocodile did crocodile things. So did I say 4 and 4? Is that what I said?
4 and 4, correct.
So we get
And
this
this +1
resource.
strength goes away,
1.
right?
Yes.
Oh, we have a
2.
broken lantern, some monster bone,
3.
some monster hide,
4.
some monster bone.
Okay.
Okay.
And then we get 4 crocodile resources. 1.
Pale fingers. That sounds great.
That's a. Now, see, the thing is, not only pale fingers. Sometimes you're not sure what it is. It does tell you up here, bone and hide. That's what they can be used for.
Okay. There was a lot of winking going on.
Thank
Yes,
you.
there was a lot of winking.
No.
So using a
Or
stone
again.
to kill a gator could be called a crocodile rock. Oh, yes, Brian. I like that. I like that. Oh, we found a tiny ear and some more pale fingers.
Nice. You got pale
Okay.
fingers galore.
So
Okay.
all of this goes together?
Correct. So we get to add that with our pale
Oh,
flesh.
yes.
There we
Okay.
go. That's fantastic. Use stone to kill a crocodile rock. Yeah, how'd it go? Wise Poet, it was amazing.
We lost
Amazing.
a character in the prelude. Apparently that
okay.
doesn't happen often. But you know,
Well-
he comes to my house to teach me Madara. First time ever. Oh, this first scenario is so easy. You know, a lot of people complain about it. First attack. Guess what? A character goes down. So really, I think it's Baron's fault. Whenever I play the first scenario of a game, Baron always thinks it's going to be easy and a character dies. Just saying. Just saying.
Okay. Crocodile dead.
Crocodile Dundee.
These guys over here now.
Now the settlement phase and
Now you do the settlement
how
phase.
many survivors and settlement names and beliefs.
That's
Yes.
right.
Okay.
So here we got. Now this is why I kind of made it hopefully a little bit closer. Hopefully it works out. I've got left book.
Here, do you want to put it on something hard so that if you write on it,
Sure.
it'll work? Okay.
Yeah, settlement page. Settlement. Oh, that's amazing. Okay. And we'll see how this goes. Okay. Do the settlement thing. Here's the deal. We are going to, let's see here, first Crimson Day. So when you go to your, you put on the stuff over here. Oops, there we go. Okay.
Can I help with any?
Not really. Okay, so we have our settlement phase. It starts out with set up the settlement. We don't have anything set up. Then you're going to survivors return. So we returned, yay. Gain endeavors. We're going to do all that later because we don't need this. We're going to do the first day. Grab the first day card over there.
First cruising day.
Yep, put it right here. There you go. Or can we read it better right here? I think it's better right here.
Yeah.
Okay. So here's our people surviving the first day of
Look at
this.
us carrying them back. Do you notice how there's only, there is a fourth survivor.
Well, that
That wasn't what happened.
I guess you could say that was the whole fight was a great croc.
Was
a
the
giant
giant
croc. Don't get up. Maybe
That's
Drake had a
awesome,
brother.
Steve.
Maybe. We'll see how this goes. Okay. So when you set up your original settlement, you're going to find out how many people are in your settlement, things of that nature, right?
Yes. So the survivors trust their kill. Putting their backs to the bloodbath, they set off, grimly dragging the squelching hulk into the darkness. Drawn by a soft glow, they approach a distant form. On a deep instinctual level, they know this place is safe and they make it their home. Roll 1d10 to determine how many you start with for survivors.
Yes.
I think the gold die is on timeout.
I think the gold die is on big
It rolled
timeout.
2 ones in a row, so
Gosh, it's
I'll
so
roll
bad.
a different die here. And we rolled...
Oh, 10!
Okay, with 10, we have 10 unnamed survivors plus the returning survivors. Archive the survivors' cloth starting gear and gain 4 bloody cloth starting gear.
Okay, so give me all your cloth.
Wow, that was cool.
That was super good.
See, I'm good for something. I when it counts, you know, that's when that luck comes through, I guess.
Now we need to hit something, huh?
No, now we need to hit something.
All right, now we got bloody clothes.
Okay, so now we have 10 unnamed survivors, so we can't name them.
Oh,
yet.
no, we can. Want to. But we now have these. It says, when you depart, you gain +1 insanity. You may use this armor in any hit location, not just for cloth.
So I can put it on my head.
You can wear bloody cloth on your head. Yes. We now have those 4. I'll put them right there for now.
Okay. Did we get any more stones? Did we get that stone back that I chucked? or-
No.
No. How about Drake's stone?
We get 2 stones.
Ah,
Give me your stone.
Kate and Drake. That's it.
Yeah.
They're the only 2 that kept their stone. Everyone else
my
just
gosh.
got rid of it.
That's good. Bloody clothes. That's right. The best start, almost max survivors. Yes.
Yeah.
This game is great. I still, what did it say here?
I still remember the first time I played my very first roll, cascaded into line countering and making my head explode. Yes.
That's right. 10
out of 10 would die again.
That's
That's
right.
awesome. I mean, yeah, it's
That was really good, Colin. So now we're going to write on the back of the sheet. You can have our...
we've got to have a Josh character.
Yes, we'll get one. Here we go. We're going to have... So this is like almost like a book. But on the back here, you're going to see that there's a huge section for...
Just almost there.
So I didn't really do this the best, I think. There we go. This is all population. You'll put our entire group here. So for example, we'll write Colin up here. We'll write Kate
And Rose.
and Rose. And we'll have to put MFF, Hunt XP 111. Death. We got 1 death. I'm going to count that in there. That's Drake.
Sorry,
Drake's super
Drake.
dead. Now our population is actually 13 right now.
Oh my God.
Could have been 14. That'd been really good.
How could I have gotten 14? Oh.
If the other guy would have made it.
Yeah. Well, you know. Joshua, I'm scared. Josh, you should be scared, Josh.
I'm going to put Josh right here. He's probably going to be going on the next fight.
Yeah.
Josh right there. There we go.
Okay, male.
Male. There you go. Perfect. All right. Now, let me make sure we get this all right here. A lot going on. Let's see if I can get this right. Okay.
You know, we could just watch your playthrough from 11 months
That's
ago.
about
and that
right.
would tell you what to...
exactly what to do, right? Now this is actually a way bigger, like expansive campaign compared to the like original normal one. So we did the first day. All right.
I do want to mention I also have some things that say, hey, you know, Kate should have her hunger level up. And I think someone else has something that should level up at the aftermath. When does aftermath happen?
That would be now.
Okay, so she is supposed to check off a box on this one, advance to hunger 2.
During aftermath, gain 1. Okay. Yep.
And then I believe Rose might have one too.
No, Rose does not.
Okay, is it Drake that had one and then he died?
No, she has to suffer brain damage.
Oh, he just had to suffer 1 brain damage to level up, but now he's dead?
Brain trauma, sorry.
Oh, okay.
No, she has to suffer brain trauma
Okay,
to have it happen.
got it. Can you tell me what the observation means? Does that just mean I'm observing? And
Yes.
Okay.
That's the thing, is during your, that's the observation is what you need to do to get that.
Okay. So Kate has
All right.
observed. Don't forget to send Steve. Nothing bad can happen with Steve around. There's got to be a Steve. Absolutely. I'll write it down as he's going. We've got 2 characters.
Perfect. There you go. Put them down. Make sure you split them.
What do you mean split them?
Like make 50-50.
Make 50-50 what?
Male, female.
Oh, I know.
Okay.
But right now,
What's the next thing we have to do? I'll just.
Oh, I'm sorry. I can look. Do you want me to look?
I think the next thing we have to do is find the dreamless respite. I think is the next thing we do.
You want me to, is it on this thing?
See if it's
So
on.
it says First Crimson Day.
Yep, we did that.
Okay.
Where's the rest
Then
of the thing
Dreamless
say?
Respite.
First Crimson Day settlement event will not be used during the campaign anymore. Do not include a settlement event.
Yep. Then
Okay.
it says Dreamless Respite.
Okay,
Then it
very
says
good.
First Meal, and then Extinguished Guide Post.
Okay, so dreamless respite. Those are all going to be different story events that happen in here.
Hey,
That's
Chris
the
just
deal.
gave us $10.
Oh, way.
Chris, you're
Chris,
awesome.
Thank you so much. Excited to see how this turns out.
This is gonna
Well,
be
we
so
are
fun.
too. So far, it's awesome. It's absolutely amazing. Chris, oh, thank you so much. Very, very much appreciated. So
Okay,
good.
we
so
need
good.
some more. How are we going to do? Should we do names now or wait till later?
We'll wait till we need to use them.
Okay,
And
do we need to use them?
We'll
I'm with you.
get. I've actually got a plan.
Okay, but we do have to have Josh and Steve. Is that okay?
Yeah,
I already
that's
put
fine.
them out.
Put
All
them
right.
on. That's
All
fine.
right. After that, so right now our settlement, we got Colin, Kate, Rose, Josh, Steve.
Yes.
Okay.
We'll get more people soon.
Yep.
I need to find. What's it called?
Oh, I'm sorry. I'll flip it back.
Respite or so dreamless respite.
Yeah.
So dreamless respite is how you're going to start your day here in or life in this world, right? So dreamless respite is we have to nominate a survivor to gesture over the roar of snores.
Derek. We should have a Derek.
That's well, nope. I don't want to have bad dice rolls.
Dude, I
I'm
just rolled
kidding.
2
I'm
ones.
kidding. Well, that should have been him, huh?
Yeah, that should have been. We'll put Derek on here. Oh man, Drake also gave us $5. Drake, and you died.
Sorry you died, Drake, but thank you so much for your donation. That's awesome. My epic fight, KDM is amazing. Thank you so much. That's so nice of you.
Okay.
Nice
We
of
would definitely need to think of some female names.
We
Because
do.
We got some good male names. We got to think of some female. But okay, I got Derek, Steve, Josh, Rose, Kate, and Colin.
You need to nominate a survivor. Do you want it to be Colin? Do you want it to be
It's got to be
Kate?
Colin because I'm here.
Okay,
Yeah.
it's Colin.
Right.
You are nominating a survivor to gesture over the roar of snores. Do you want to read it? Roar of snores.
I watched you
Read
read
the
this.
roar of snores.
The survivors approach a mass of dreaming bodies held aloft by a motionless giant. The snoring forms a dense roar that drowns all other sound. Sounds like Baron sleeping. The nominated
Yep.
survivor's voice
Not
is
gonna deny that.
followed by the din. The settlement gains the dreamless language innovation, but they
Okay.
find it ineffective for communicating around the sphere of snorers. They learn to communicate without sound. The settlement gains the silent dialect innovation. So those are the two: dreamless language and silent dialect. The nominated survivor gains +2 understanding. I just gained 2 understanding.
Gain to
I'm
understand.
gonna become epic.
You are going to be
Look
epic.
at this. Is that permanent?
Yep.
Holy chickens. Okay. I should have had Kate do that. Oh well. What did I say? It was +2. What do you put understanding?
It's going to be over here. So on the side here, you do have these 2 special ones called courage. You see if I can do this? Courage and understanding. And as you can see, when you hit certain milestones in those, you're going to read certain
Ooh,
things
I can
inside
gain
the book.
insight or white secret. Well, I'm 1 away from that.
Yes, you're not at the end yet. We also gain the dreamless language innovation. Everybody's just yelling
Oh my
out female
gosh.
names at this point.
I'm so sorry. I love it though.
So all survivors are now going to gain the encourage ability. So you're going to take your character sheets and see where it shows your survival actions. One is now going to become encourage.
Oh, that is something that
can
I'm going to be
do-
really good at. I'm so good at encouraging Baron to, yeah, hit that spot. Do it. Just fail. Don't worry.
Okay. Then it's also, and so basically what encourage does is once per round, if standing, I can spend 1 survival call out to a non-deaf survivor. So good thing Kate's not deaf.
Oh, yeah, her head's just bleeding.
Right.
It's okay.
They will stand up.
Mildred. Still stand up? Okay.
Okay. And then you also said we get to gain silent dialect, right?
Yep.
So silent dialect is this one. The settlement develops a silent form of communication to cope with the ever-present din of snoring dreamers. All survivors gain the fist pump survival
Oh my
action.
gosh, I do that all the time. That's
right.
perfect.
That
Fist pump.
is once per round. If standing, spend 1 survival to gesture to a non-blind survivor to stand up.
Oh,
if
good.
not
None of us
there.
are blind. We still just have someone with their head bleeding, but that's okay.
That's right. That's right. Cause encouraging others while hiding. That's right. I feel like there should be a mort.
Is that such a bad thing? I mean,
It's real
right?
mort.
You know, someone needs to survive. If you watched any of
about
our
right.
primal playthroughs, who got KO'd every single time? Every single time.
Who put me in
Because I
there?
hid.
Yeah, that's about it.
All right, search the innovation cards. We did that. The survivors agree they must hunt to live. Add the prologue monster, Crimson Crocodile, to your query list. Dreamless language is the innovation that sparks the creation of the innovation deck. It says build the innovation deck now.
Okay, the innovation deck is built.
The innovation deck represents the potential cultural and technological growth of your settlement. It will grow throughout the campaign as you gain new innovation cards. Find the 6 innovation cards with language consequences listed under their title. Ammonia, drums, hovel, internal lantern, paint, and symposium. You know that you got the paint one, and it was awesome. We don't have paint.
Drums, ammonia, paint, inner lantern.
Ammonia, drums, hovel,
Hovel, I'm missing hovel.
and then inner lantern, paint, and symposium. Shuffle these 6 cards to form your settlement's innovation deck. Place it face down in the designated space on the settlement board. The innovation deck is persistent. Make sure to preserve the unique combination of cards in your deck between play sections. The settlement gathers around the giant guardian. Okay, are you ready for me to keep moving?
Yes. Hold on a second. My dream was for Drake to get Max and Sandy, just wandered off one day. Nope, didn't happen. Didn't even make it. Plus survival limit settlement from the language thing. So yes, what he's saying is, if you look right here, we also get the bonus of our survival limit going up +1.
What's our limit?
Limit, sorry. So if you go to our settlement record sheet, that if you turn it to the front part of that sheet,
By the way, I love this.
it's going to say at the very top, survival limit.
Yeah, and we put a 1 there?
Actually, you're going to put a 2 if you
Oh,
decide
it
to.
starts as a 1?
Well, you have to name the settlement.
Come on. We got to name it like Meet Me at the Table.
Why not, right?
Come on, it's got to be Meet Me at the Table. Okay,
Of course
good.
it does. Meet me at the table and gang. Gangs of me? No, gangs sometimes.
And friends.
Friends, love it. Love it.
So now we're at 2.
Can you put Colin the Coward in there? Is that part of that? No? Okay.
I'm going to put it right here. Colin the Coward is leading.
Oh, that's about it. So now we have 2 max survival limit. That doesn't mean that you get that when you leave. That's just
No,
the most that a
this is
person
most.
can ever get, right? Okay.
Okay, so Meet Me at the Table with friends and Colin the Coward.
And now the way I'm building my innovation deck, like you said, you had to grab those certain cards. How'd you know those were the cards to grab? If you look at the bottom here, it says add language consequences. So as we get other innovations, it's going to tell us to put other things based on what you get into this deck.
That's so cool.
Moving you in certain directions.
Okay, the Giant Guardian. Can I read that now? Or not yet?
Yes.
Exhausted, Colin nestles in the overflowing robes of the encumbered creature. Ah, it remains still, enthusiastically motioning for the others to join. The survivor names their settlement's guardian, the Dream Keeper. Search the settlement location cards for the Keeper of Dreams.
Settlement location. Keeper of Dreams, right up there.
Okay.
You can grab it.
Is it just this one card, or is
Yep.
it the whole set? Okay, the one card.
Okay, here it is. Keeper of
And
Dreams.
place it face up in your play area. The Keeper of Dreams is the source of all innovations
Nice,
and further
that's great.
locations the settlement will develop. Huddled in the Dream Keeper's robes, the sudden horror of existence is replaced by a spreading sense of calm. Under the droning thrum of snores and sighs, they drift off into dreamless sleep. Remove any disorders.
Yes. Do you have any disorders?
Is that brain thing a disorder?
No.
Dang, what's a disorder?
A disorder is going to be a deck of cards in here that it might tell you to grab a disorder. It might, oh, remember that one that said if you had hemophobia?
Oh, yeah,
That's a disorder.
So we don't have any disorders? Okay. The nominated
Oh, darn.
survivor gains the grounded ability. What is
Okay,
that?
keep reading.
Grounded. At any time, you may set your insanity to 0, 1, or 2, a limit once per lantern year. Whoa. Where do I
That's-
write that?
You're going to put that under abilities and impairments. That's where I'd put that on for your character.
Yeah, this is
For Colin.
Well, I feel really bad that all this good stuff is happening to me right now. That's
No
picked
disorders
somebody
yet,
else.
Chris says. Exactly, Chris. Not yet. We'll see how this goes.
grounded. Do I need to write what
What
that
will-
does?
Colin's vision be, or Colin's vision be?
What will Colin's vision be? I don't know. Well, but wait, do I have to write what it does, or do I just write grounded?
Call the village. I don't know. So when someone asks where you are from,
Sounds about right. Do I need to write what the ability is, or do
yes,
you know what it is?
I would.
Okay, so set
Survival to 1, 0.
not survival, insanity.
Insanity 0 to 2 per lantern year.
Per-
Right there. Now your insanity does go from time to time. You don't erase your insanity.
Yeah, I've left the
Okay.
insanity.
But you can
Kate's
erase.
at a 2. I'm at a 0 right now.
Fantastic.
Because I was terrified. Oh, here, can I give you that terrified card? So
Yeah, you want that.
All right. Now, do I just turn the page?
Turn the page. Wait, no, you don't.
No.
It'll say down here, doesn't it?
I mean, that's all it says. That's the end of it.
What does it say?
And
You're
anytime-
grounded? Okay.
Yeah.
So now that that's done, you're going to go back to that.
Oh, okay. So after Dreamless Respite, then it's first meal.
Okay, go to the first meal.
Is that in here?
Yep.
Is it in alphabetical order or something? Oh, here it is.
Yep, alphabetical order.
Raise a drink. The settlement gathers for their first
What does
meal.
it say here?
Oh, nominate a survivor to raise a drink.
Who do you want to do?
to?
Want to have Rose do it?
Yeah, let's have Rose would definitely do that.
Rose is raising a drink
Rose
for
is raising
sure.
a drink.
100%.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
For their
Good
first
work,
meal.
man.
The nominated survivors raises their hands to mark the settlement's unity with the sanguine sip. Communal consumption benefits the ARC survivors' collective cognition. Build the collective cognition rewards deck, ordering the numbered cards with the lowest value on top. If duplicate numbers appear, use only one of each value. Include only CC monster reward cards for the monsters in your campaign. What does that mean?
Going forward, when they add other monsters and stuff, they're going to have collective cognitions. Like when I did the unboxing of the Frog Dog, I think there was a collective cognition card in there. So if you were using a Frog Dog in your playthrough, you would add that one to
But
it.
we won't put that in ours. Okay. So you don't have to worry about that now?
No.
Oh, excuse me. Collective cognition flourishes based on the variety and challenge of defeated monsters. When a monster is defeated, update the settlement victory section on the ARC settlement record sheet to determine changes to the collective cognition. The survivors digest their feast, gain 1 CC.
Nice.
Where does that go?
On the settlement record sheet, I think in the middle of the next page. So what these are...
Blood wine.
Blood wine.
Yeah.
Goblet for everybody. I just realized you can play where every character gets 1 reroll on one thing. Yes, you can. But no, not yet.
Oh, here, collective cognitions.
Yes.
And our first one is the facets of power, or do we pick one? Or how does
So
that
no,
work?
here's how it's going to go. What we're going to do is we are going to write down on here. This is just ridiculous. Quarry. We're going to write. Remember, we have to write down Crimson Crocodile right here.
Okay. I can
And
write
then
that.
since we got that, we defeated the Prelude one. We get 1 collective cognition. We're going to scratch that in, right?
Ah, so you're talking about over there. I'm sorry.
Right. So since we have 1 collective cognition, we go to the collective cognition deck and find the amount of cards that are going to have to deal with the number that we have. So we have 1. So we're going to flip over that collective cognition card and see what it is. Now there is only 1 of these, unless you had, or unless you, as the game progresses and evolves, maybe there might be other level 1 cognition.
So I wrote Crimson Cognition and I wrote Prologue 1
Right.
CC and filled it in. Okay.
So now we have this. Facets of existence. Attain tier 1 philosophies when you attain philosophies. They become available in your campaign. Return to the first meal to build the starting philosophy deck. So we now have these available to us thanks to our collective cognition. You'll learn more about that as you read through the rest.
But that's not facets of power. That was facets of something else.
Facets of existence.
And so it's not over here.
No, because it should be. What's this on?
That's facets of power.
That must be a misprint then. Because we have 1.
So you're assuming that should be facets of...
Is the Gambler's Chest rules, or is that including the 1.6 rules? 1.6 and the Gambler's Chest. The Gambler's Chest does pretty much give you the 1.6 rules.
So I did facets of power, even
Sure,
though it said
perfect.
facets
Do
of
it.
existence. Okay, all right. And then I keep reading.
Correct.
Record this. Collective imparts its first word. Gain the CC reward card marked with a 1 in the back. The nominated survivor begins a discourse. Okay.
Okay.
Discourse. The survivors examine the facets of existence through many lenses. Spirited debates erupt in the settlement as the survivors compare their viewpoints. I think we should run. Kate and Rose think we should attack.
That's right.
Josh, who knows? Josh wants to just, attack them as well. Who knows? Build the philosophy deck. Take 2 random tier 1 philosophy cards and the core philosophy card, Dreamism, and set aside the starting philosophy card, Survivalism. If there's no core philosophy for your campaign, include an additional tier 1 philosophy. Shuffle the cards and place Survivalism on top. Put the philosophy deck in play. The survivors share frantic reenactments of their tactics. Build the starting knowledge deck. Okay.
Ready?
All right. So, did you understand?
We're going to do the first part first. That's
okay. So you took 2 random tier 1 philosophy cards and a core philosophy card, Dreamism, and set aside the starting philosophy card, Survivalism.
Yes. So here's the deal. Dreamism is the core philosophy for this. Okay. If you decided not to play with the way they've built this game now is that you can start
mix
putting
and match
different
pieces
things together, right? But we're going to play this with the Dreamkeeper, so we are going to play this. We have Dreamism as one of our philosophies. They did also tell you to put survivalism away. Now, the way you can figure out which ones you're supposed to be looking for tier ones, this took a little bit of time. Not time, but I figured it out and I'm like, oh, wow, that's something. The way that their faces are, see how it's got a red eye? These don't have any eyes, so we knew these are core as our starting ones, right? Also, as we go forward, some of them have different colored eyes or more eyes open. Also, right here is a 1. So we know those are level 1s.
S for starting?
That's a start, yep, and that's C for core.
For core, okay.
And then I have 4 level 1 of these, right? So I'm going to mix these up. Colin's going to pick 2.
I'm going to pick 2 of them.
Yep.
Okay.
Those 2. We're going to put those in the deck. I'm going to take survivalism, put that on top, shuffle these up.
Wow.
That's the deal.
This is intense. I like this.
And that's our philosophy deck. Now, just to show you a little bit of an insight, these are the other philosophies. I think there's somebody going to bed. Have a great night. Who is it?
Someone going to bed. Oh, Brian.
Brian.
Good night, Brian.
It's great to see you.
So are you pro run and hide or pro fight and have a brain hemorrhage? Run and hide. Definitely run and hide.
This is a neat section to determine the community's philosophies. Yes, this is one of my favorite parts. All right. So just to give you a heads up, these are and there's like a ton of philosophies
but
coming.
What I don't understand, we put survivalism on top, so it doesn't have to be survivalism?
Yep.
Or right now it does, but later we can change it?
Correct.
Okay.
No,
okay.
you'll draw one randomly every time.
What do you mean by every time?
Okay.
So every time we come back to the settlement, we'll change?
No. Whenever you reach a level 2 milestone, you're going to adopt a philosophy for hunt XP. So if you get to level 2, so you go on your second hunt and you win, you come back and you get a philosophy, whether you're maimed or not.
Okay, and so each person will have their own philosophy? Yeah. Each character?
You'll grab a random card from this deck.
Okay, but there's only 4.
So it could still be, so at first you're only going to have 4, but as you go forward and you get better collective cognitions and different advancements and stuff like that, it'll add more of these philosophies to this deck.
Okay, I think I understand. And when I gain that, let's say I gain the survival, do I put it back in that deck so someone else can also? Got it.
Yes.
Okay, all right.
More than one person can have the same one, yes.
Okay, understood.
Okay, continue on. Now you're going to go to the
Now, the survivors
deck.
share frantic reenactments of their tactics. Is that what it is?
Yes.
Build the starting knowledge deck.
Knowledge deck. Yep.
Darkness 1.
Yep.
Despair 1.
Yep.
Fear 1.
Yep.
Hunger 1.
Hunger 1.
If any of these advance to a higher level during the prologue showdown, replace that card with the higher level achieved. Shuffle these cards and place the knowledge deck in play. Oh, I should have gotten a hunger,
Hunger 2
for Kate.
Yes.
So here's the Hunger 1.
So let me find Hunger 2. Starting knowledges. Oh, crap. I didn't bring it. Okay. So, yes, we will replace Hunger 1 with Hunger 2, which means we don't ever have to learn that. We've already learned this. So, not only that, anybody in our settlement who ever gets Hunger will always start at Hunger 2, right? So, I have to go get that. But I've got Darkness, Despair, and where's the other one?
Fear. It should be Fear.
Fear. Do you have it?
Well, I have Fear 1.
Yep. So, you have the Fear card.
Somewhere over here. There it is.
Somewhere over the
over the crocodile.
Crocodile rolling around on me.
That happened so many times. That's not even funny.
So here,
and it tickled us when it came with the fingers.
Oh my gosh, it tickled the fingers. So here's the card. We've looked at these a little bit before, but I'm going to give you a little bit more explanation on what some of these are. One of the things you're going to see up here is this number 0.
Okay, what does that mean?
Later in the game, you're going to be able to buy some of these using a currency called Lumi or Lumi. It's on. You'll be gaining some of this as we go forward, and so some of these will be out there for you to purchase at some locations.
You can buy Fear.
You could buy Fear because as you go forward in Fear, maybe it gives you like an extra dodge per turn because you've advanced that much in your Fear. You have like a 6th sense, like
you're
Spider-Man,
more prepared,
right?
Okay.
So that's so basically the 0 is showing that sometime down the line, if you ever wanted to learn this, it would cost you 0 of that Lumi to learn this particular knowledge. Now, if you look on your character sheets, you can only ever have 2 knowledges going on at one time.
Oh, so you have to discard another one?
Right, you'd have to replace one. And up on top, you see philosophy. That's a whole nother section. So you're going to get that one when you do your philosophies. You're going to gain knowledges and things like that through that too.
So for Kate, should I say she's at Hunger 2 now instead of just Hunger?
Put Hunger 2. I'll get the card.
2. And then I still put Fear 1.
Yes, and you're also, what I do is I will write down that observation. You'll see where it says observation.
Yeah.
I'm going to write down when you suffer brain damage.
Okay. And
that's what I would write down.
For Fear 1.
Correct.
Fear 1. When that's just when you suffer damage.
When you suffer damage. Okay, suffer damage.
When you suffer damage. Really should have this on a computer, then I'll be able to read it. I'm gonna
Right.
type it. When I write it, I have no idea what I'm gonna say. And then what's hers? Hers was hunger 2. What is the thing?
So
for
hunger 2
2?
now is this one. It says you must eat monsters to feed the monster. What does it say? Monster inside. When you depart, you gain +1 survival. So you've already gotten a little bit better. This
Yeah.
person now leaves with +1 survival.
And then when I consume,
Yep. When you consume, you gain +1 for your observation. Tickled by the wrinkling crocodile? Sounds terrifying. Now I understand why Colin hit. Drake got winked to death. He did. He died because he got winked at.
Yes.
That's what it all came down to. Oh my gosh, that's awesome. I'm going to put this in the knowledge deck. So we have 4 knowledges. Hunger 2, darkness, despair.
so when you consume
And fear.
+1, and then when you suffer damage +1.
Yes. And then I also, what I do for my characters, I found this is just easier. I put a dash up on top of how many times I have to cross off before I know I've got it.
Oh, that's a great idea. Hold on. Damage.
There we go.
So a dash.
So for example, for this one,
I
you're gonna
need
need 3.
yeah.
So
So
I
I have
put like
1.
1, 2, 3 up there. So
And
I
then
know
what
when
do
I
I
get my
need for
third
her?
one, I'm good to go.
What about that hunger 2? How much do I need for the hunger 2? Wait, I didn't know it was
3.
3. Okay, I'm sorry. I didn't know how many I
Nope,
needed.
You're amazing.
Okay.
Zach just pointed something out.
What? Bummer, she can't gain survival.
Because she has that hemorrhage in her brain.
The brain thing doesn't let her gain a survival?
Your survival.
Can she ever heal that?
Possibly. Maybe we could have a surgeon help her out or something.
Come on, we gotta have someone
Eat
help
monsters.
Kate.
The blood pool makes sense. See, I eat monsters.
I eat monsters. Yes. Oh my gosh.
That's
Okay,
so
so
good.
she won't gain any survival when she departs.
Nope. But now we have a knowledge deck. so I'm
Oh,
gonna
she
put
has
that-
1 blood token. Does that?
No, that goes away.
Oh, so we can get rid of the blood token.
Yep.
Okay. All right. Should I keep going?
Yes.
Shuffle these cards and place the knowledge deck in play. The
Yes.
nominated survivor gains a random knowledge from the deck. They focus and ponder the darkness.
Okay, I get a random
So
knowledge.
Rose gets a random knowledge. Fear, darkness, despair sounds like a Metallica song. Yes, it does.
It does. It does.
With the sudden acceleration of
So I'm going
culture,
to shuffle these up. I like where the bleeding token landed, by the way.
my head is bleeding. I was just showing what happened to Kate.
I gain hunger 2.
Oh,
So now I've got 1. Hunger 2.
and then you put that card back in because then
Correct.
people can continue to get it.
That's the deal.
I get it
Kate is
now.
not
I'm-
adventuring for a long time. That's right.
Okay. When the sudden acceleration of culture, the nominated survivor sees the path unfolding before them. Surviving the darkness is paramount. They gain Hunt XP up to their first milestone. So
Okay.
Rose gains a second XP and
So I get
adopts
that
the
second
philosophy.
XP. And I adopt a philosophy. So I'm going to draw from the top of the deck.
It's survival.
Oh, it's
Hey.
survivalism. All right, so we're going to draw the top
The
card.
nominated survivor adopts survivalism. Open the survivalism philosophy book and follow the directions of the starting page. Use an ARC survival record sheet to record their Hunt XP milestones, neurosis, and tenacity. A tenant knowledge they cannot lose or exchange.
Correct.
After recording shuffle tenacity into the knowledge deck, the nominated survivor reaches the first rank of survivalism as their perception of the darkness is clarified. Turn to rank 1 in read it aloud and resolve the rules.
Okay.
Okay, that was a lot. The nominated
was.
survivor adopts survival. Open the survivalism philosophy book. What is that? There's a book for survivalism?
Correct. If you go up there, there's a bunch of books.
Oh my gosh, there's a book for each of the different philosophies?
Correct.
This game is insane. Oh, I can't reach
Yep.
them. Why would you put them so far away?
Because the board is huge.
Yes, the board is huge. Okay, survivalism.
The woman of our tribe eat monsters.
That's kind of awesome. All right, and it says, open the survival and follow this on the starting page.
Yep.
When okay, this philosophy book describes one perspective survivors might adopt. Okay, when a
Yep.
survivor adopts a philosophy, gain the tenant knowledge
Which
and
is?
neurosis of this philosophy.
Tenacity and selfish.
Okay. Create the rank plus milestones by bolding the corresponding hunt boxes on their ARC survivor record sheet. Advance to the first rank of this philosophy.
All right.
Oh, so you're going to get more with that hunt. You see how the hunt, all of a sudden you have more of those upgrades for adopting philosophy versus on here with this one, if I can get it to show up, you can see it normally only have 1 of those. So now we're going to bold in a few more for Rose. Matthew Rose, this is awesome.
All right, so here's
She's a man-eater.
that's pretty good.
Awesome.
So now I have tenacity. That's my tenant knowledge. So that's going to go up at the top part, which you already mentioned probably.
I didn't actually at
I
all.
get a tenant knowledge. I cannot remove that knowledge ever unless I adopt a different philosophy somehow.
Okay.
But these knowledges down here, I could trade those out if I want.
Okay.
Okay.
I kind of get it.
So I'm going to get tenacity. I'll kind of write that down on my guy while you continue through here.
Well, so you've got to draw these little
Yes.
squares in. Okay.
So then I'll draw these little squares in 2 up here. So the next one's going to be at what? 1, 2, 3, 4.
So 4.
So I'll just put a little dash above that to show
And
4.
then 1, 2, 3 more after that.
1, 2, 3 dash. 1, 2, 3 dash.
And yep, and that's it. And then
Right?
4 at the end. Yep.
Okay.
And then you're retired.
Every time I get to one of those, I'm going to get a milestone in this book, and I'm going to get some superpowers.
And it says here, do you need to write selfish? When you encourage another side, roll a 1d10 on a 6+. You do not encourage. Keep your survival. You cannot encourage again this round. Oh. You can't. Rose doesn't like to encourage.
Oh.
So do you have to write that somewhere?
Yep.
Okay. And then it has, if it's possible for your survivor to use meat shield to avoid harm, they must use it.
Okay.
What's that?
Meat shield. That's a card.
Okay, that's a card. All right. Then it says proceed to rank 1. Aren't you rank 1?
I am rank 1, so go ahead and read what that says.
Oh.
Interestingly enough, this one says if you reach 12 hunt XP and have never departed the settlement, you make a life-changing leap of logic. Proceed to the divergent rank of this book. Now, of course, we're not doing that, but if you ever did that,
Interesting.
that pretty much is something that's going to be absolutely bonkers amazing.
Okay, so you have survivalism. Only you. You are alone. All that matters is your survival.
Fire Drake says, I enjoyed the bookkeeping of this. There are
Yeah.
sheets that had the whole family trees. Oh, that's pretty amazing.
Oh, the whole family
He
tree.
made a whole family tree, I guess, out of this.
That's kind of cool. You are alone. All that matters is your survival. Adapt to survive. Gain +1 Lumi and roll 1d10.
+1 Lumi, okay. And roll a d10. Okay. This is where you want a 10 again.
Well, you're rolling, man.
I want a 10. I want a
This is
10.
for Rose.
Oh, come on, Rose. Don't suck. You got sucked again.
Okay, 2. You fixate on one lantern, flinging stones at it until you can knock it down. And when the time comes, you will get only 1 shot, so you must make it count. Gain accuracy training.
Okay. Accuracy training. I'm going to write that down real quick. Okay.
Okay, and then I don't know what this CC11.
So here, I'll show people. So basically what I do is roll on this table, and I would have gotten something depending on what I get. Obviously 1 through 2 was something. I mean, actually, they're all not bad. But here's the picture going along with it. Down here, look how he says C11 introspection. Wow, what is the point of surviving when everyone dies in the end? The idea is, sets your teeth on edge. You gain a random disorder, a random knowledge, and 2 Lumi. If the collective cognition was 11 and you had gotten to this point in this, you would have done that as well.
But we don't have to worry about that.
Right. So getting this later in the game probably isn't the best because looks like you're getting a detriment.
Yeah, and all the other ones we have no idea.
We have no
And
idea.
might not get them until we're later in the
Right.
collective cognition. Okay. So it said the nominated adopt survival, open the survival. Okay, nurse tenacity. Attendant knowledge they cannot. Okay, blah 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 blah. Turn to rank 1, read it and resolve it. Okay.
Done.
During future settlement phases, survivors who reach new hunt XP milestones will adopt philosophies and advance others during the develop step. Okay. Oops. So that was the first meal. Oh my gosh.
Accuracy training is a knowledge card. Yes. Thank you, Zach. I will get to it. I'm writing tenacity down now.
Okay. Do you need me to hold before I
Nope,
read the
you're
next
good.
thing?
Keep going.
The next thing is extinguished guidepost. Can I put this this book aside, right?
Yes.
Extinguished guidepost.
That'll also be in the book as a event.
A, B, is this in alphabetical order?
Yes.
Extinguished guidepost. A death pact. Okay, just outside the settlement, they gather to form a deadly pact. A death pact is formed. They will return with a kill or not at all. Gain the death pact innovation and the outskirts settlement location. Replace a random basic hunt event card with the scout basic hunt event card. Okay,
Sure.
I gotta wait for you.
I got that taken care of.
Oh, you already have that taken care of? Okay, an ill-omened stench spreads through the settlement. Following the smell, the survivors reach an extinguished guidepost. The foul wind moans through its darkened lamp. On the ground, the survivors find a waxy gray object. Its eye-watering smell prevents them from seeing it clearly. Gagging and weeping, they roll it in layers of cloth until the smell is merely repulsive. The survivors contrive a use for the dreaded pack. Nominate a survivor to accompany the hunting survivors. The dreaded burden is lifted into their shoulders. They are the scout this lantern year. They feel a grim responsibility. Okay, so explain to me what's going on.
So now in this particular, so you know how every time you died, your stuff came back to your settlement?
You died.
Whenever if your entire party died in when the Kingdom Death was really made,
Okay.
if you lost, all your stuff came back. People start going like, "How does all that stuff come back? Why would people go out and get it or something?"
Yeah.
So he kind of created this whole idea of there's always a scout kind of with your group.
Okay.
And so now he's added this into the game where one of your characters is now the scout. And they're going to carry around this pack. It's talking about this pack, right? That is carrying around?
Yeah.
So this pack is going to be this. It says Death Pack, Dreaded Pack. And it gives you -2 movement. And now you're actually on the board doing stuff. Before, he always was considered, the scout was considered kind of in the waiting, kind of seeing how the thing ended. And if everybody died, they'd just sit there and wait until the monster kind of walked away and they'd scoop up everything and come back to the settlement.
Okay.
Right? So now they're adding in this particular character called the Scout, and so that'll be part of our group as well, going out and...
So do we have 5 characters?
We now
then?
have 5 characters.
We have 5 characters?
Yes, but I have to look into it a little more, but I believe that all 5 characters die, you lose all your crap. So I know there's an ability, this Scout has an ability to kind of flee or to hide and things like that. So we'll see how that might be a good job for Kate.
Okay. Okay. Make Kate, because we have to nominate a survivor.
Should we make Kate? Kate, let's do it.
Kate, you your head's bleeding, so you're gonna carry our back.
So Kate's head is bleeding. Best Scout.
Yeah, best Scout.
Best Scout.
She's leaving drops
What could
of blood.
possibly
as she-
happen?
You know,
Kate the
blood-soaked Scout.
What
Oh
could
my
possibly be
gosh,
wrong
that's
with this?
amazing. Okay,
What
write
could go wrong
it
with
down.
this?
What do I have to write it?
I don't know. Where's Kate's card? You've got Kate, right?
Yeah, I've got Kate right over here.
Okay, so is there anything you need to write down? Let's find
well,
out.
it says they feel a grim responsibility.
Late to the show, guess I have to watch the slaughter later. Ralph, thanks for joining.
Ralph.
Thanks
Oh
for
my
coming.
gosh,
Please
this
go
was
check it
awesome.
out. Come on back.
Gain
It's
the
awesome.
Scout gear grid. Scouts
Okay.
must use it instead of a normal grid. Then roll a 1d10.
Roll 1d10.
Well, you know, if it's been on timeout
The
for a
Scout
while.
person is the coconuts making horse gallop sounds and carrying the crowd. Remember that from the movie?
Yes.
That's
The
what
Scout's body. Yes. The Scout's body adjusts to the weighty burden. Even the smell seems to fade into the background. Without the bundle, the Scout feels exposed. They gain D, anxiety.
Oh, you gain the anxiety disorder.
Yep.
I'll get that for you. Here's the disorders. You gain the
I
anxiety.
wrote it down on her card. Do I have to write somewhere that she is the Scout?
No.
No, I don't?
No, here's the anxiety disorder, though. You can write
Okay.
that. You can kind of
At the start of each showdown, gain the priority target token unless you have a stinky gear in your gear grid. But she always has a stinky gear, doesn't she?
Because that is considered stinky.
Yeah, nice.
That's good.
Record and archive.
Yep. So you want to record that. You want to. So under your character, you're going to have disorders. They give you a whole bunch of room to write like one line to write all that in there.
Anxiety.
Priority token without stinky gear. Coconuts. Doing coconut emoji things here. Now Kate has some anxiety. The Scout can change every hunt. Yeah, the Scout can change every hunt. It doesn't have to be the
Oh,
same
so we
person.
can choose who
Right.
it is.
We're
But
just
she
nominating
has
it, yeah. But she gets the anxiety for doing this first.
And now the sad part is if she goes out and she doesn't have the stinky gear, she has the priority target.
Well, you know,
Because she's anxious.
I wouldn't doubt they smell the blood on her brain.
Yeah. Yes. Okay. So we just did the Scout. So we really are going to have 5 instead of 4?
Right. The Scout, I will tell you right now, is not a character that's going to be doing a lot.
Okay.
It's going to be more. I found the Scout's good at like gathering up the resources that are out on the map, or kind of
Drinking
running
the
in the
blood?
corner, drinking the blood, stuff like that. That's the
Okay.
deal.
So we've now done this first one. Do I check this off as a
Yep.
1? Okay. Now do we
Okay.
do 2?
Nope. We've done all these, including the.
That was extinguished at the
Okay.
guidepost.
Then we're done with that. So
Oh,
now
is this for Lantern Year 2?
that's going to be for Lantern Year 2.
What does SE stand for?
The settlement event. The
So-
settlement event we draw this time is called the Crimson Day.
That
From
but
then on, we're
going
gonna,
forward, it's gonna be random.
there's going to be a deck of cards. We're going to draw one.
And then we're
whenever
gonna
we
read
come back.
Death Song, and then we're gonna read Missing Statue.
Correct.
Ah, okay.
And all those are going to unlock or do something to our settlement.
That's cool.
Okay?
All right.
Now, if we look on this
Oh,
board.
don't land on.
Well,
Is that Rose? I don't
Yeah,
know.
that's Rose. That's something. Okay, let's go back up here. Oh,
Should I
that's
close this book or keep this book open?
We'll need the book.
Okay.
We'll go up here. So here's our settlement board.
Kate will also be eating the monsters.
That's
That
right.
is
Kate will
true.
also be eating the
Yeah.
monsters. Now, I also have a knowledge called accuracy training, and I'll go get that at a different time. But if you notice, I've got despair, hunger 2, and I've got my tenacity. So I'm going to have to get rid of one of these. It might be a surprise to you, but I might be losing despair in order to keep that. Now, did she get in there something about a death pact when you read this?
For her,
Yeah.
gain the death pact.
So
Yes.
that's going to be this innovation. It says when the survivors perish on the hunt or are defeated in the showdown, I can do logistics of death. That's a thing in here.
Oh, okay. We read that.
And that's going to be her trying to get the stuff and everything. Like
Okay, and the outskirts settlement location. Did you grab that? Outskirts.
that's going to be
settlement
in
location.
there. We'll
Okay.
get that in a second.
Okay.
Now, also, we could spend a one of these, which is an endeavor.
We only get 3 because we only brought 3 back. right?
Correct.
Yeah.
To gain special innovate pictographs. We also have to spend a hide and organ to do that. It's something we can choose to do if we want to. That is
Okay, because that's available to us.
correct. That's another innovation to do this.
Okay.
This is actually reminiscent of my D&D alchemist who pretty much carried portable lab.
Oh, there we go.
That's pretty
There
awesome.
we go. Yeah.
You can also be eating monsters. That's true. It's bloody lantern. All Kate's things are covered in blood.
It is a bloody
About it.
lantern.
So yeah, we are going to get 3 endeavors.
We have a bloody towel too. Wasn't
So
it?
if you want to grab the 3 endeavors from up there,
Okay, 3 endeavors.
here, I'll grab them. You got a bunch of stuff.
Okay. Oh, that's the endeavors.
Yeah, I just put them up here. Okay. 3 endeavors. Put them right there. There you go.
Okay.
All right, 3 endeavors. I know this is kind of a mess.
That's okay. There's just a lot. There's a lot of different moving pieces.
And this is the biggest one.
Yeah.
After that, it's not going to be as time-consuming to do all.
Yogi Bear, you're here.
Yogi
Let's
Bear, good
go.
to see it.
You might want to go back a few minutes
Let's
to see
go.
the whole fight.
When we beat the Crimson Crocodile, we were able to gain this. These are going to be different locations. What these locations can do is you can spend the resources to buy these different things. Crimson Helm, Guard, Dress, ball, that, and slippers.
I totally want slippers.
Okay. Also, you can build potentially different weapons. And
Wait,
things
I want
like
weapons. Never mind.
blood
Screw the
daggers,
slippers. I
long
want
swords,
weapons.
all these different things, right?
Okay. Yeah.
Also, you're seeing these different things here. These are affinities. You can link these together to potentially do different things for the gear that's here or other gear in there, depending on what we decide to make.
Infinities. Okay.
So we have Crimson Crockery, and we have,
Crimson Crockery.
yep, that's what
Okay.
it is. And we also have the Keeper of Dreams. Those are the only 2 places we have. So the Keeper of Dreams.
We can build a lot of see-through stuff.
Correct. This is green. Thank you. That's fantastic. Oh my gosh. You might check out that the baby making all will give you the settlement more XP and new philosophy before leaving. Oh, well, that's
You might check that the baby. Okay.
okay. Babies. Babies are good.
We had 10 babies,
We had lots of babies.
didn't we?
All right. I should really start a campaign again. Now my son is old enough to join. Yeah, you should. That'd be
Ralph.
awesome. So one thing you can do at the Keeper of Dreams is spend an endeavor,
Okay.
a bone, an organ, and a hide. And I think we have all those, right?
We have a monster bone.
Mm-hmm.
We don't have an organ.
Yeah, we do.
What's the organ? Oh, it's
Yeah.
on these things.
Yeah.
Hide, bone, scrap, hide, bone, hide, organ,
Organ.
and a hide. Can it
And a
can it
hide.
count for 2 things? Or no?
No.
They. And we do have a hide.
What's that?
Okay.
Tiny ear and pale fingers.
We also have flat veins, which is an organ. It's just an organ. Here, I've got just a organ, bone,
Use the
and
tiny
hide.
ear.
Use the
Yeah. What can it be used as a hide, you said?
Wait, you want the tiny ear could be used as an organ or a hide. The flat vein can only be used as an organ.
Okay, yep, let's go for it. Okay, flat vein.
This
Seems
is
that's
definitely a game to play on the honeymoon.
That's right, 100%.
So we remove these cards.
Correct. We would be able to spend those 3 cards and endeavor if we want to be able to innovate and learn something new.
I mean,
That's a no-brainer, man.
why wouldn't
Why
we do
wouldn't
that?
you do
Okay,
that?
all right.
Yeah,
Can
there's-
I give you these?
Yep,
and then you
I will
put
put
them?
all these over here. These we're going to spend to endeavor or to innovate. So when you innovate, it even says right here, you're going to, once per settlement phase, you may spend the listed resources, draw 2 innovations, cards, keep 1, and return the others to the deck. So here's our deck of cards. You can draw 2 of them. That is it.
I want this one,
You want
and
this
I
one?
want this one over
Okay,
here.
those are the 2 you get.
Okay.
Now you get to
And
look at
it's
those.
drums.
We got
gotta do
drums.
drums. I love drums.
Okay, so the way drums works, you can spend an endeavor and beat the drums. If you do, you gain 2 insanity, rhythmic trance, you gain 2 survival, or you gain the rhythm chaser fighting art or the synchronized strike fighting art. Now, when you play the Arc Survivors, fighting arts are a lot harder to get because they kind of move you away from fighting arts in this game and move you more towards these cognitive cognitions and these knowledges and things like that. That's really how you're going to get your power. Does that make sense?
No, that's fine.
Okay.
Or ammonia.
Now, ammonia is stuff we can use in a lot of our innovations. For example, this one down here. If I have pneumonia, I can groom the Dream Keeper once per Lantern Year nominated survivor to trim the Lantern Year's toenails and wring the snoring Dreamer's drool from his robes. Roll a d10. On a 1, suffer -1 luck. Otherwise, gain a Lumi, which you can use to spend to get more of these knowledges, but it's going to be at a later time. That can also be used in some other settlements. Like this one, for example, to make rawhide drums. There's no drums. We want to make a rawhide whip, we have to have ammonia. So it unlocks different things in some of these. Not to mention, it's going to add ammonia consequences to the deck, where this one's going to add drum consequences to
So
the
you have
deck.
to choose one of these.
You have to choose one. This one is going to be giving departing survivors +1 survival. The other one, we can spend an endeavor to gain one of those things.
What do you think? I don't know enough of the game.
Both are good.
Well, you pick one.
Epilogue will be all about the annulment. That's great. Watch Barrett's old playthrough when I was locked away on quarantine for 2 weeks during COVID. Oh,
my
Ralph,
gosh,
that's awesome.
That's awesome.
That's a great way. I mean, to spend COVID, if there is a great way.
Yeah,
that's
as
a good
great
thing.
as it can be.
No bad
Much
choices.
better than reading either field's
Either
rules.
field's rule book.
I mean, I think the Departing Survivors game +1 survival is probably pretty good. Okay, because I mean, being able to dodge and
I think I like the idea of being able to dodge and stuff. But yes, drums may not look good, but it might open some consequences that are really good.
But let's do ammonia.
Let's do ammonia. Okay, we're going ammonia. Okay, so then we're going to keep ammonia. I'm going to put that over here. I'm going to put this one back in the deck because we can learn that one again.
And we've already used one of our innovations, or one of our
endeavors. We have 2 left.
Okay.
So what else can we use with our endeavors?
Do you have to do this part or not right now?
Yep, I'll add those.
Okay. What else can we do with those?
Well, since we didn't get drums, we can build a bonesmith, an organ grinder, or a skinnery. Skinnery is going to be more about gaining defense. Bonesmith is going to be more about gaining weapons.
Bonesmith.
And the organ grinder is going to be more about getting miscellaneous things to help you, like evasion or luck or things
Screw
like that.
all of that. Weapons.
Okay. Weapons.
Bonesmith.
Bonesmith. We're building the bonesmith. The bonesmith.
The best defense is a strong offense.
The best defense.
That's
is good
how the
offense.
Vikings do it, right?
That's right. Best defense is good offense. You know who said that? Mel, the cook from Alice. Sorry, here we go.
I don't know who that is.
I don't either. All right. This is the bonesmith. We can make all these things. We can make all these things.
Oh
See,
my
now
gosh.
again, we got
What do we
ammonia.
need?
So we can make bone picks and bone sickles and things like that.
Okay, how many bone things do we have?
I
We've
don't
got
know.
1, 2,
Dungeon
3.
Bones. Good to see you. Thank you for joining. Awesome to have you
bones for the win.
here. Bones
Oh,
for the win.
Dungeon Bones.
Dungeon Bones. That's amazing.
We knew it.
Oh my gosh,
Okay.
that was so good.
We have 3 bone things. We got a monster bone and 2 pale fingers. Can that help us build anything?
Oh, glad it went well. It did. We can. Sorry, what?
I'm sorry. We have monster bone and 2 pale fingers. So
Okay.
that's 3 bones. Can we build anything with 3 bones?
Who needs armor anyway? Okay, the other thing is we could build a skinnery with the other one, which could open the armory up. Right?
Okay, what do we, for our 3rd one?
Yeah.
What do we need for that?
An endeavor.
That's it?
Yeah.
Sure. Okay.
And then we'll just do the organ grinder another time.
Yeah, who needs the organ grinder right now? Okay.
Organ grinder's got crap.
Okay, and then for
Exercise
hides, we have 2 hides. So we have 2 hides or 3 hides, because one could be a hide or a bone. We have 2 or 3 bones, and then we have some scrap.
Okay. So with 3 hides.
We have a broken lantern with some of Kate's blood on it.
Oh boy. Okay. So a 3 hide, we could, if we wanted to, build some of our rawhide gear. Right?
Band gloves. Okay, and can we do it right now? So can we spend 3 hides?
We can spend everything with that broken lantern.
Do you normally use your resources? Do you save them?
Depends on what they are.
What?
I'm spending all that.
Yes. Thank goodness. All right. I think that we should go for 3 weapons. Can we? Well, what can we build with the bones?
Well, let's look at it.
Yeah.
We could build a bone dagger with 1 bone.
What does
We
that
can
do?
build
Can we look at it?
Yep,
or no?
we can. Oh yeah, we can totally look at these things. I'll get them out for you. And actually, there's 2 ways you can play this. One, you can play where you don't know what these are, and then like it's kind of and you build it, and then you know forever kind of thing. Or you can look at all the cards if you want to and figure out.
No,
what
let's just do it the way we don't know anything.
No,
because otherwise people would say.
Is this the best?
Some of the
this
bone
is the best part of the game. Yes, some of the bone weapons are fragile, and Croc has super dense locations. Yes, that is true.
Well, okay, maybe we should look then, because I don't want to waste
Okay.
our stuff.
Okay, I have no problem looking. It's up. Here's the deal. You could buy. You could make a bone axe.
Rose just did Matthew. I said Rose.
I battle.
I battle.
Bone axe is a frail weapon.
Oh, what does
But
that mean?
that means it could die if you roll a wound against a super dense location, you'll lose it. Now, of course, the trick is if you're rolling against something that's not super dense, and it's the one where if you fail, it rolls away from you. Maybe you're hoping it fails, it rolls away. Oh darn! I can't hit the super dense one.
Okay.
So that's the bone axe. You need a bone and an organ to do that. Bone axe, they do say is the best, but it's fragile. So some people like the bone axe.
Bone axe needs a bone and an organ.
And an organ. And this does 2 speed. You only need a 6 to hit, and it gives you +3 to your damage or to your
Holy shit!
So we already know that thing that the killer croc's gonna have like a 7.
Yeah.
You need only a 4 to wound it.
Yeah.
Have you been watching, Matthew?
Yeah.
The other one we can make is a bone dagger. This is not fragile. On a perfect hit, you get +1 survival. You have to roll a natural 10.
Yeah.
But it only gives you +1 to damage. It's basically you get 3 attacks, same as a founding stone.
Okay.
Okay.
That only costs 1 bone.
Correct. We could make a bone club. This is going to cost a ton. 3 bones. Not fragile. 5 strength.
Cumbersome though.
It's cumbersome, which means you have to spend your movement and there's an additional cost to activate this weapon. So if you move up, you can't attack until the next turn.
And that monster is moving a ton.
No, we don't like that one.
No.
I don't like that one. Bone blade, fragile. Oh, not fragile. Bone blade's not frail. Oh, it is frail. There it is. Frail bone.
Wait, is it okay?
This is episode 1, right? Yes, it is. This is episode 1. You just don't hit impervious locations.
Easy.
Just
Yeah.
don't hit them. Frail, you'll lose it, but again, you get 2, 6, 2. All right.
Okay.
And your last one are bone darts. They have 1,
Range.
7, 3. Range 6. Frail. Again, frail. You'll lose them if you break. So the ones that are not frail that we could buy if you want to is the bone dagger and the bone club.
So get the most gear so you don't have to protect the one guy with the only good gear.
Daggers can throw.
Yeah.
Daggers can throw?
Yeah, it's at range 6. Darts can be thrown.
Darts can be thrown, not daggers.
Oh, yeah.
So get the most gear you can and don't, so you don't have to protect the one guy with the only good gear. Yeah, that's right.
So,
oh my goodness, it's hit and miss. Matthew, it's good to see you. Thank you for joining. Here we are. Bone darts if the monster is agile. Darts can be thrown. This is true. So we could get some bone darts if you want.
Do you want to just do 3 bone daggers? Because we could then have 3 people have bone daggers? They were only slightly better though.
Well, if you want to get weapons, do you have any organs left?
Yeah, I have 1 organ left.
But then that would mean we have no defense going in.
Yeah, that's a little nerve-wracking considering how we...
Considering this thing ate us for breakfast. So we could go with a bone blade, a bone dagger, and a bone darts. If the bone blade hits a super dense location, dang it.
Well, hopefully we can do 2.
And same with the bone darts.
Okay, so what would we need to build those?
3 bones.
Just 3 bones?
Yep, want to do it?
Let's do it. We got 3
defense,
bones.
good offense. Okay. Fire Drake. Here
that means monster bone and the 2 pale fingers.
Now remember, I don't know how much. The other thing is we do have founding stones, so it's not like we don't have weapons.
That's right. We have no armor.
Correct. So we could instead use just 1 bone to build a dagger and use those for armor if we want.
Because those have hides.
But we have 2 without founding stones. So why don't we use one of those to build? Want to get some? Do you want to get bone blade or bone darts? That'll build a dagger.
I think we should build 2 weapons.
Yep. Bone blade or bone dagger? Or bone blade or bone darts? Which one?
Well, 1 bone dagger and 1 bone. Well, what's the bone blade need versus the bone darts?
Both need just 1 bone.
The darts are range.
Yep.
But it's only 1 die.
Yeah.
The bone blade, you get to roll 2 dice.
Mm-hmm.
Which one would you prefer?
They're both pretty decent to me. They're both pretty much the same thing.
This one, though, gets to roll 2 dice. So why don't we do that one? Because we can hopefully avoid the frail.
Sure. They're both frail.
Well, no, I'm saying, but if we could hit twice, then if we draw 2, we can hopefully get rid of the super dense. Right?
Yeah. Okay, go for it. Yeah, we got a bone blade and a bone dagger. Give me another bone.
Okay, so that's this one.
Well, okay. Bone's done. Okay.
All right.
Now, armor. How much we got? We got the bone darts.
All we have is 3 hides. And then some scrap. I'm assuming the scrap is used with the organ one.
No, it's actually used for way later.
Oh, way later, so we just have to hold on to it.
Yeah. Okay. Let's see here. I gotta find the bone club with that back, and the bone blade is back here. No bone darts. Bone darts right there. There you go. No, there's only 3 of all of these.
Yeah, so you can't ever get.
I don't think you can get more than 3. Okay, so we'll put those in our stash of stuff. Here's our stash of stuff.
Hey, do you want any of my stuff over here? I've got my
You
Undying
can keep that.
Lantern.
No, you got to keep that.
Oh, okay.
Okay, now we got to build armor. All right, let's see what we got here. Just roll better. That's the problem. Who needs armor when you can just have more babies and throw them more monsters? Bone
Throw
dagger, that's
humans
right.
at Mormon.
It's KDM Collins' favorite
Oh,
game.
heck yeah.
Don't forget about matching affinities. Yes, we won't. Oh, that's the other thing we got to do. I forgot about, we have to update the death count and milestones. We had a dead guy.
Yes, we did.
We'll do that in a second.
Okay, let's finish this.
Let's finish this part. We need to get Skinnery. So at this point, we want to kind of look at what are some of these things here. These are all really good here. Okay, go bone blade and where
They all need only one hide, so we can get 3.
Yeah, we can get 3 of these. Here's rawhide gloves. When you depart, you gain +1 survival.
Yeah, I like
Rawhide
that.
pants. When you depart, you get nothing, but it's I like to wear pants.
Wait, you do? You
Rawhide
you
headband.
generally don't, right?
No. No, when go bone and wear hides for comfort and stuff. Pants. Won't really have a care about affinities yet. Time for old man to go to bed. I love you watching you guys play KDM. Hope more. Good night, sir.
Oh, coming next Tuesday.
Steve. Night, Steve.
Night, Steve.
All right,
Okay.
here we go. We also got raw. Now the rawhide headband's interesting. I can reveal the top 2 AI cards, place them back on top of the deck in any order. But you have to use your action to do it.
I like the survival one. That being able to dodge,
Rawhide
man.
boots, you get +1 survival. Rawhide vest, if you can link both the red and the blue
You get +1
on
evasion.
that particular gear, because it has the puzzles. If it just has a, where is it? A puzzle piece. Is it the puzzle pieces need the, is it the, yeah, puzzle piece needs to be on the gear itself. So if we wanted to, you could get that, this, and that. And you're departing with +1 survival. You get +1 evasion, and you're able to look at the top 2 cards if you wanted to.
Yeah, but then only one character can use that.
Yep.
Is that how you usually do KDM?
And you put them right in front.
Is that what you do?
See that? You divvy it all up and hope you roll the right die every time it eats you.
Because it's only one each time. It's only one. Okay. I mean,
right?
Torn off limbs in armor are not helpful.
Tore off negative.
Sorry. Yeah, more helpful.
Type on a phone.
Yeah, if you can get those 3, then you should. Yeah, and we can. We've got
these are things that are worth.
pale, tiny, and tiny ear and monster hide.
Yeah, we're gonna get those 3.
Okay.
Boom, done.
So that's usually what you do is you put one person, you just pump them up and
Pump them up.
Oh my
Pump up
gosh.
the jam.
okay.
Pump it
We'll
up.
put Josh in all of that.
Josh will be wearing
Josh
it.
will love it.
He's gonna
next
stand
time.
up in front.
Yep.
He's gonna take
Okay.
it.
Colin's gonna go in the back.
Comes in the back. Love it. I'll have the. Oh, did I drop some stuff?
Yeah. Oh,
I did.
a bunch of it.
Oh, I
Here's
did. Look at that.
one,
I
and
dropped
then
drums.
here's another
Oh,
one.
I dropped the drums.
Yep. Oh, you dropped the
I
drums.
did drop the drums.
Okay, so we keep this broken lantern. Where do we keep that?
That's going to go in our stash.
Okay.
So we'll write that down on our stash.
Stash.
That's the deal. Stack on one person with
Resource
axe or whatever.
storage?
Yep, resource storage. Put broken lantern or blade. Colin's reaction. Not everyone's a star, or some survivors get winked to death. Daggers,
Yes. Only if your name's Drake.
Connect red too, right? Yeah, I'm sure I'm the tank, baby.
Yes, Josh. You're gonna be the tank right in front.
Oh boy. Okay, so those are so we'll put these aside. We have these locations available to us.
Okay.
Okay. Now we have to update timeline. We did that. We have to update the death
Now
count.
that's what we have to do. We did. We put a 1. With
So
the death
now
count.
we have to go to principles of death. I believe it's in. Is it in your? Look for principles of death in your book, but I think it's in this one.
E, F, G, H, I, J, K.
Now the other thing we could have done with one of our endeavors is nothing.
What do
I
you mean?
just remembered it's on the organ grinder. Organ grinder is how you can have.
It goes from M
Okay.
to S.
So the principle of death must be in my book.
Oh, there it is.
The group must decide
Okay.
what to do with their first survivor corpse.
That picture is
Ready?
okay.
Principles.
What are we gonna do with
Choose
Drake?
wisely.
What are we gonna do with Drake?
Drake? We can either, let's move this. And go back to my left book here. Cannibalize him. First harvest. The settlement decides to harvest the body for resources. Or have the first grave. The settlement decides to build a small monument to mark their loss.
I have to decide.
Of course you do.
Why do I decide?
Because I've done this.
Oh Oh man, I love that Colin has experienced this for the first time. It is. I have no idea. Oh, well, the grave's probably going to help
So good to see you,
morale.
Pumpkin.
The cannibalism will help us survive, but we'll hate
Minnie Kate's
ourselves
choice,
for
that's
doing
right.
it.
This is the most important.
We know Minnie Kate's choice.
The most important
so Kate
choice
is
of the whole
cannibalizing.
campaign.
Oh my gosh, no, you can't. This is a team event. What would you do?
Okay. Do you want me to give you tell you a little bit about them?
Well, should you or should you not?
I don't see why not.
Okay.
One is the settlement gains the principle of cannibalize. Find and place a card in the settlement board and note it on the settlement record sheet. The other one's principle of graves. Find and place settlement on the board. Then it says here the settlement. So basically, then you're going to roll a 1 to 5 or 6 to 10 or 1 to 5 or 6 to 10. Do you want me to show you the cards or you just want to go with it?
No, I kind of want to just go for it. I don't know which way to go. I think we have to make a unanimous decision, though.
What would you normally do?
I would probably go for the graves.
Okay, let's do it.
Okay, let's do the graves.
We'll do graves. Why wouldn't you? Okay.
Okay. Well, because Kate's part of our team, and she's eating monsters and humans.
She's got brain bleeds.
And she's our scout. Anyways,
That's
whatever.
right,
She can
that's
die.
right.
All right.
Food, blood. Everyone's okay. So
Okay.
if you were to go cannibals, every time somebody dies, you grab a random resource from the resource deck.
Oh, that would be nice. Okay.
For the graves, we're going to pull it out here and we'll look at it. First off, you have to roll me a d10.
Come on, we're building the culture of our settlement. Yes, a culture here.
Culture.
Yes.
You have to roll me a d10.
Okay. All right. Here we go. A 2.
A 2. The settlement gathers around the grave, each taking a moment to reflect the loss and their place in the darkness.
Person. So sorry we lost
All
you.
departing survivors gain +1 survival and +1 understanding. So next time we depart with our survivors, we're going to get +1
unless your name's
understanding.
Kate, because Kate can't have survival.
Correct. But she's going to get an understanding. She's going to be our scout.
But that's next time, not this
Correct.
time.
So let's remember that. Okay. And now you get the card. Principles of Graves. There's our Principles of Graves.
Okay, all new survivors. So not the 10 that we have now. And
Correct.
So all the new ones gain +1 understanding. When a survivor dies during the hunt or showdown, they gain +2
Endeavors.
Endeavors.
We can spend.
When a survivor dies during the settlement phase, they gain +1 endeavor.
If we would have gone cannibalized, your survival goes up 1.
From basically added to the settlement storage, do not gain resource survivors lost, ceases to exist, or exiled. Okay, so I mean it's different, right?
It is 100%.
I think Rose or Kate leveled in understanding. I'll make sure to watch this back, but wanted to give you guys a real live shout out from the Netherlands.
The Netherlands.
Oh my gosh!
It's so good to see you. Thank you so much. Oh my gosh, that's awesome.
Drake, seriously, I know I took part in your death because I knew that card had a failure effect, and I told Barrett to use you to attack. So yeah, we had to go to the graves. I couldn't eat you after that.
So that is our principle.
You wouldn't taste good anyways, right?
We've got our first principle. Now, of course, other principles come into effect when certain milestones are reached, like have a first kid, stuff like that. You have to decide how.
Didn't we just have kids, or is that we just found those?
We
survivors?
found these survivors. There are other people that survived the initial attack.
So Josh survived, Steve, Derek, and then
all the other people we're going to find out.
Yep.
And I actually have a plan next time for this. I'm going to have like a random generator. People can like roll dice and then give us a name, whoever goes the highest, stuff like that. We just kind of came in as blind this time. All right.
We didn't do blind. We did okay. We did also kind of fun to have some people.
It is. It was really awesome.
Yeah. All right.
I think that's about it. Let's go to your sheet here and just go through all that.
Let's
go through these.
Yeah.
So then what we're going to do, so then what you do is I'll move this. When you lay out your board, you're going to put your principles here, your innovations up here, your summon locations down here.
So technically we have what, one principle right now? Just
one
the
principle.
death one?
Your innovation deck here, we've already got that. So we did all that. So the last thing we do is to prepare survivors.
What is that?
Prepare departing survivors. So at this point, we're going to nominate 4 survivors to go on a hunt, and then 1.
Can we just start that next time?
Yep.
So we got to name them.
100%.
We got to, okay.
And then we'll go out, so we'll do a quick hunt. We'll go to a fight, and then we go back to the settlement again.
For next week.
Yep, and then we have to go through a lot of the settlement stuff. And I can also write down our accuracy training, things like that. Barrett wants to find love juice. We'll find some. Cannibalism cookbook.
Make sure things cook to a minimum temperature of at least 225 degrees.
There we go.
Yes, Matthew, that's awesome. Thank you, Colin. A lot of survivors will not get graves. Because they get removed from existence or something?
No,
okay.
Great game, guys.
Great game. That was fun.
Yeah.
Slow cooked thighs. Well, those love handles come into play. No,
True.
Okay.
All right,
Well,
so
that
there you
was
go.
great.
That's first fight and first settlement.
It is a lot.
It's a lot. This I will say
but-
that this Dreamkeepers one is probably twice as much bookkeeping as the original one.
I like it. I think it's just overwhelming me right now because there's so many things to
But
think
that's okay
about.
because that's why it gives us the week for where we can talk about things. I can help you explain things. I can I can explain anything you need to explain.
Yeah, and then we do need to we'll figure out how we're gonna do the names and then go from there. But I'm super excited for next week.
It's gonna be great.
And then when we do our hunt, right now is the only
only one
monster we
core
can
available
hunt.
is the Crimson Crocodile.
And when does that change?
Next week.
So after we find them again, we could
Then
find
a node 2 monster appears. I will. Now you have to remember, this isn't like primarily you're fighting a new monster every time. You're fighting the Crimson Croc a few times because you're trying to gain its resources to really kind of build
I'm
that.
totally fine going against the Crimson. I was just curious how
There's
that
an
works.
app. There's an app. Maybe I'll get the app. That might help.
The app makes things a lot easier. Yeah.
Once you repeat the flow, it will open up more.
Okay.
Yeah. Character development is top tier, I think. I agree.
Well, I mean, yeah, absolutely.
I can only wait till you get after. And just think about it. After we do our next hunt, if we bring all the same people on the same hunt, minus Drake, we can,
and maybe Kate. Well, we're gonna bring her as a scout. That's right.
Scout, they're going to get philosophies then. They'll start getting their own philosophies, which would be kind of cool.
Which is different from. Which is different from the principles of our. Okay.
Correct. Is the frog dog a later mob? No, actually, it's not. It actually is the same level as the Crimson Crocodiles.
What are the Node 2 monsters?
The Node 2 monsters are Spediculus. Crap. It's Spediculus, the Antelope, the Smog Singers, and the Flower Knight.
We should totally ask either the chat or the Patreon when we get to that point of which one to do. That'd be a good idea.
That'd be a great idea.
Okay, so we can plan on taking on the Crimson. You don't have to worry about painting anything
Crocodile. Nope.
other than the board, and
I'll work on the board this
we're
week.
ready to rock. And now we know how that monster works a bit. We know he rolls
around.
Crap ton.
And he likes to wink.
He rolls and winks. Rolls and winks.
That's the deal.
And Josh is going to be up there ready to take some hits.
Ready to take the winks.
Okay. All right.
That's the way I look at it.
That was a blast, man.
That was super, super cool.
Yeah.
I loved it.
Okay. Well, I'm excited for next week.
I really appreciate you doing this. This is super fun.
How many? Oh, yeah. Can I ask you, how many Lantern years? So that was Lantern year 1?
You got it right there.
Well, it says 39.
So it's probably going to end somewhere in this area, about 30.
Okay, 30.
Yeah.
So, and was that a whole year
Yeah.
that we just did? So now we'll start Lantern year 2?
Yep.
Okay. All right.
That's the deal. I appreciate everybody in the chat tonight. Without you guys, without all of you, this would not be as fun as it is.
No, not even close.
Playing with Colin's amazing, but having everybody on board really makes us a shining example of how fun this is.
Elevated experience.
Elevated experience.
Yeah.
I love that. That was a good word. Good word usage.
Yeah, no, it's great.
So thank you all for joining us tonight. We're going to be coming back to this next week. Hopefully I have more of the board painted. That's my goal. I'll try to get a painting video up this weekend. We'll see if I get a chance to do that. The summer does make it a little bit tougher.
Yeah.
We'll see how it goes. Thanks to all the people for some great names and things of that. It really brings the game alive.
Yes, it does.
100%. We got some fun stuff coming up next week, I guess. And then I guess that's all I got. You got anything fun?
Nope. I'm good.
All right. Well, if you're excited to see what Colin and I have coming up next, then I need you
to meet me at the table.
Take
Bye,
care,
everyone.
everybody.